Welcome, welcome. My name's Liz. This is Guided by Angels, and this is a live Q&A with me today on this fabulous day. If you can see me, hello. It's not showing I'm live yet on my side, so just give me a moment for it to kick in. If you can see me, hello. If you're watching this back later, hello. Here we go, it's live now. So my name's Liz. This is Guided by Angels, and this is a live Q&A with me today. And what that means is, if you're watching this back later, all you need to do is click anywhere during the replay and you'll receive an answer in the moment, something you need to know, something the angels want you to be aware of. If you are with me right now live, all you need to do is pop your question in the chat for me and you can receive an answer in real time, something you need to know. It can be something to do with your person if you're not communicating. It can be to do with health if you're going through something. It can be to do with your lifestyle, your job, career, anything that's going on really. And I'm grateful to each and every one of you. So don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me because it really does help. They're already blocking my throat. So there may be some issues with the throat chakra today being healed, cleansed to bring in changes. So hey, Mariana, welcome. We've got Mega, welcome. Definitely give me some throat chakra blockage as I'm connecting with someone. This could be connected with Mariana. So Mariana says, hi Liz, where is my relationship with M going? Things are shaking, a message from him. So hey Donna, great to have you here, honey. So where are things with M going? Okay, where are things with M going? So first cut out, you've got Seven of Wands. He is going to fight for this love and he wants to. You're worth fighting for, and that's what you've been reminded of. Not that there needs to be any fighting in this connection at all, but this is about you knowing what you deserve and what you are willing to wait for. And that's what you're being reminded today, because there is going to be an adjustment. So I definitely feel there's going to be a change in the living arrangement. So this could be you guys living together, choosing a new home to live. This could be relocation. I definitely feel that's coming. And this is what's currently being worked out, thought about in the silence or in the quiet times. Or if there's the shaky energy you're talking about, I feel this is what's coming through. You know, so for example, you may be doing some deep thinking right now about the next step, which is moving in together or living together, being together in this way. So where it's going right now is to the next stage. Doesn't matter how he's been, he wants to fight for this, and so do you. It's worth it. So it feels like you're definitely going to end up together, as in living in a place together. This could be him moving to you moving to him, whatever it is that you decide to do. Let's see why things shaky right now. Why things shaky right now. Why things shaky. Big welcome to everyone who's in the house. Sending you lots of love. You feel like home. Okay, so it's so these changes can happen to bring you together. So whatever he's going through, whether it's fear, commitment fears, fear of making changes, whatever it is, he's saying you feel like home. Being with you reminds me that you are my home. So there's definitely an energy coming in here about living together. That's what I'm feeling. When he connects with you, he's saying you're perfection to me. You're everything I want. And that may scare him because he may feel like he's not perfect for you. He may feel like he's not good enough for you and these are wounds coming up. So where it's heading is a living arrangement. Okay, so that could be relocation, moving in together, whatever it is. I hope that helps, okay? Mega says, Bilal's current feelings for me. So how is Bilal feeling for you currently? How is Bilal feeling for you currently? We've got trying to find my center. So we've got the Hanged Man there. So doing some introspection right now. Look at this, very similar message. Different depth though, but same cards coming out for what we've just had for Mariana there. So again, what he's saying is I'm trying to find my center so I can stand up for this love. Move forward towards you, make something happen. Fight for this because you're worth the fight. So he feels that this love is worth it and he's trying to center himself enough to move forward towards you the right way. So how does he feel about you? How is he currently feeling about you? Wants this love in his life? Yeah, things are going to get easier from June. So there may be some deep thinking going on now, some introspection, but he is going to move towards you. So definitely I'm feeling that things are going to get easier from June. Let's see what the energy is. It's clear here that things are going to move forward. Yeah, there could be some arguing going on in the physical world right now. And I feel this is more arguing with the self. Okay, and you may be mirroring this too. You may be going through this too. Perhaps you're in doubt one day, then you believe in the next. You're not sure what's going on. So it's like the ego and the higher self fighting against each other. But ultimately, he's going to overcome that battle because you're worth the fight. So that's why you may be in no contact right now. He may be quiet because he doesn't want to argue with you. He's arguing with himself. So give him this time to work things out. This could be happening over the next 12 weeks. We've got July is important as well. So I feel July things moving forward. I hope that helps, okay? Big welcome to everyone who's jumping in. I'm sending you so much love. I'm going to jump up to Ethereal Seeker first of all, do the donation there. So thank you for coming in, honey. Hi, Liz, feeling anxious this morning. We have a message from my DM, Will, and Twin Flame Guidance. So why is there an anxiety? You're sensing the changes. You're not going to miss out on this love. He's going to open his heart to you. So whatever you're worried about, you've got to give this to heaven. The fact that you're anxious is also his energy because he's preparing to make a big change in his life, because he wants to open up his heart to you, and that may be something he's not done before, or it may feel scary to him to be vulnerable and open up, and that's what he's also getting ready for. So I feel you're being guided to breathe through this anxiety, and when you're feeling anxious, remember you're being made aware that you're not operating in the here and now. You're worrying about the past, or you're stressing over the future, and obviously you're connecting with his energy too, and that's causing these feelings. But breath work will calm you down and bring you back into the now. So breath work is so important because you're not going to miss out on this. He is going to come forward to you. I do feel there's going to be an apology here. He's going to make it up to you, and he's going to make the big change that you may be waiting for. So you know what this ending is that needs to happen in perhaps his life or in the both of yours energies to come together. That could be the end of separation, where I feel it's something in the physical world that's going to be ended. So the message coming through is you have a hold on me. He's not going to let you go, and you've got to remember your own power. So your guidance is to be strong and confident, to remember your own worth and value here, because that will be something that you are learning right now. What else do you need to know? You've got, union is possible for you in this lifetime, and the angels are like saying that to you. So you relax about the when, the how, and you know it's coming. And you're being guided to take guided action, so is he. So the guided action for you is to remember your own power and worth right now, to remember who you are, to trust yourself. Okay, and the guidance for him is to move forward towards you and open up to you and make any changes he's being guided to make. So there's definitely big changes on the horizon here. So the animal's guiding you. Yeah, there's a red flag there with the skunk. So this is asking you to relax, take your time. There's no need to rush this because there's some red flags that need to be dealt with first. So this could be a karmic situation, things going on in the physical world that needs to be changed. There it is. There's a dragonfly. So I feel there may be some issues until July. So there could be some red flags around until July, which was really asking you to just be aware of things and not take anything personally. Don't pay too much attention to things you see in the physical, like on social media. Breathe through what you're going through, because between July and 2027, significant changes, okay? And you've got the strength there. You're on the right path. So you may see 717. So the mountain line is saying you're strong enough to handle this. Your person is gathering the strength to be able to move forward and make these changes. You're not going to miss out on this love. I hope that helps, okay? So I'm not missing anyone out, guys. I'm just going to the donation so I don't get behind. I can see him coming in there. Thank you, guys. So we've got Ling there, says, Happy Tuesday, Liz. Same to you. What are SD's next actions to me? He sent me more messages yesterday. Should I send some message? Well, obviously, if he's messaging you, there's nothing wrong with replying. Just see it as a game of tennis. So if he messages you, you reply. If he doesn't reply, wait. Okay, instead of sending another one. Or, you've got to just take it as it comes. But this is really about giving and receiving. It's being equal with it instead of trying too hard. So if he's messaging you, obviously messaging back. If it's a conversation, it depends what the messages are, obviously. So there is going to be an adjustment here. So his next action is to move forward towards you. So this is a movement, okay? Now this can also mean a house move. But I feel in this particular question, it's his next action is to take action. And that's what he's doing, clearly, if he's messaging you. So his next action is to move towards you. So he's definitely making a move, okay? He's saying sometimes ask a question, sometimes it's not a question. So I'm wondering maybe I should send a question too. You're overthinking it. I definitely feel you're overthinking it. So obviously, it doesn't have to be a mind game. Do what you feel in the moment. Just make sure it's equally balanced. Obviously, if he asks you a question, you answer the question. If you feel like you want to ask him something back, do that. But don't feel like you've got to continue the conversation. Because when he wants to talk to you, he will, okay? So what he's saying to you is, I'm afraid to let you in. So the Nine of Wands is asking you to not give up. He desires you. He feels all the passion for you, the Kundalini rising for you. He's feeling that now. So I do feel he may be flirty, or he may start being a bit more flirty, or you may just sense that in his energy, because the fire is definitely there. He's wanting you, and he's lusting for you. And there's fear there, so he's releasing fear around what he's feeling there. Lots of fear. Big, quick release there, the fear. He's just afraid to let you in. So understand that's what he's going through. Lots of fear around that. He could also be doing things to himself, thinking about you, okay? But he's definitely becoming more comfortable with letting you in and being vulnerable. That's what you need to know. So his next action is to continue this conversation. So I do feel there's going to be more messages, and he may intend to actually make a move. So if you just play it cool and relax and allow it to be equal, that's when the offer is going to come in, where he may offer to meet you, or it's going to move forward. I hope that helps, okay? Palami, thank you for the donation. Had a misunderstanding again with my good friend. He was stopped talking. Is he still angry? Will the situation be okay again? Don't know why this hurting me so much. I miss my friend. So obviously, if you had a misunderstanding, you just need to give it a little bit of time, okay? So give him a little bit of space. So how is R feeling right now? Is he still angry? What do you need to know? He's doing some thinking. So I feel that he's a little bit defensive right now. So, for example, if you reach out and offer that cup to him, he's not willing to take it yet. Okay, he's kind of feeling sorry for himself. I don't feel he's angry. It's more, poor me. He's in that energy there. So you just need to allow him to come out of his own head. He's in his own head there. So it doesn't matter what you offer him right now. He's not ready to take it. He's looking at the cup, but he's not taking it, which means he wants the same thing as you. He wants to sort things out with you. He just needs a little bit of time. And obviously, you've got to remember that, from your perspective, you want to sort things out. You want to resolve things. You want to clear it up as soon as possible. He needs some time to process and to work through what he's going through inside, why maybe this misunderstanding has happened in the first place from his own perspective. So just give it time and things will move forward. I do feel you're going to sort it out, but you've just got to be patient. So I feel the reason he's in your life is because he's helping you to learn the lesson of patience, which ultimately assists your twin flame journey. So if you ask Archangel Chamuel to find what you are seeking, then you'll have that. And I feel this could be patience right now, faith, to trust that you're going to sort it out, and ultimately a resolution. But I feel you've just got to give him a bit more time, especially because this is April. So I feel it's only April that he's going to be in this energy for. And, where are we now? What is it today? The 29th. So today and tomorrow. So I feel as we move into May, you're going to resolve it. I hope that helps, okay? So focus on self-love right now. Forgive as well. Forgive in the 5D. Dolphin, thank you for the donation. Any message from Chris? I deleted my social media this week. What does he feel? So what's going on with Chris? What does he feel? Okay. So he wants to take action towards you. It's destiny. Okay. He does know that, but he may be in the way of that. Yeah, he wants to manifest this. So I do feel there's going to be an action step here. He wants to come towards you. So what you need to know first of all is he is feeling all the passion, the desire. He wants to take action. He wants to move forward towards you. He may have wanted to do this since March, okay? But he's in his own way, okay? Because remember, this is about divine timing. So what I feel you need to know is your journey is in divine timing. It says fate and destiny, but it's in divine timing right now. So it's not quite the right time. Okay, your manifestations are coming in, not just yet though. July again, big message. He's been making progress in his own journey since March. Give me a block there, but there's still some blocks. Okay, so obviously you've deleted your social media probably just to have a break from it, to calm your energy down as well. But I feel that you've perhaps felt a movement since March, or you've felt something shifting since March, but you may not see results until July, okay? There's a cleansing taking place right now. Cleansing. Obviously, you've come off social media, which is very cleansing. Okay, it can be a bit stressful at first, but then you start relaxing, you feel better, you feel less stressed, there's more peace, because you're not as active, online. So it's just you feel better when you're off it. That's why I don't do Facebook or anything like that, okay? Because being on YouTube is enough. So it's very cleansing when you have a break in that way. So this is a cleansing time for you right now, between now and July. That's what you need to know. So how is he feeling about you? How is he feeling? He wants to do this with you. He does. He's saying, let's do this. So you've been reminded you're both in charge of this. And what I'm feeling is as well, letting go of the past. Because, that's like holding a ball of pain and, all the pain, all the problems, the things that have happened, like a ball of fire. They give me a block there. And these are things that could have caused a block. So I feel that this is also about forgiveness. This cleansing is also about releasing the past to be able to have a new beginning. But this is being manifested. So whatever you've been manifesting, all your manifestations, all your desires, all your intentions, it's all coming. And I know you can feel something's happening. Okay, but I feel it will start coming in over the next 3 months. So July is going to be a powerful time. Your journey is in divine timing. I hope that helps, okay? AJ, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, any message from A? So what does A want to say to you today? Thinking of you. 6 of Cups, wanting to return, missing you, wondering what you're doing, a bit curious about you. Definitely this energy between now and June. Yeah, again, you got the Ace of Cups there. So wanting the relationship with you, wanting what you're wanting, lovers. So a lot of passion between you there, thinking about this, fantasizing, dreaming about you, wanting to come back to you or return or come into your life the right way. So again, there could be some thinking until June and then the action happens. So again, and we've been having these messages coming through about big things happening in June. So I definitely feel that you just have to have faith in the love, work on the inner union right now, because he's feeling all the passion, okay? What's the energy between you? Okay, I'm on donations, guys, okay? That's how I'm doing it right now, because obviously if people are donating to me, it's an energy exchange. So if you're in fear, just breathe. And if something is resonating with you, even if it's not for you, then it will be for you, okay? So we've got career transition as well for AJ. So A could be going through a career transition, or you could. Okay, so this is obviously about focusing on career as well. So he may well be focusing on his career right now because he's going through some kind of change in that. Or his career is helping him to grow in some way. So he may be working on his career to try and distract him from what he's feeling. But he's definitely thinking about you. And I feel he wants to return or come forward. And that's coming in around June. I hope that helps, okay? It's like he's becoming someone new, the angels are saying. That's also what the Ace of Cups is about. Cece, thank you for the donation. Where's your question? There we go. Can I get a message from Jake? What's he been up to? And finances coming in. So what's going on with Jake right now? Easier times are coming. Whatever he's been through or whatever he's going through is going to get easier. And this is for you as well. So you're going to notice by June, or even over the next 6 weeks, which really does take you into June anyway, you're going to feel easier about your finances. You're going to feel things are flowing better. And what you need to know is with your finances and with him is there is a blessing on the way you can't yet see. So I definitely feel regarding finances, things are going to get easier from June, definitely over the next 6 weeks. This could be because you're surrendering and letting go as well. And there's a blessing coming. Okay, there's a blessing coming in all ways here. So, yeah, attached to my ex. So I feel this about releasing the past. Okay, any attachments connected with the past. And I feel this also you letting go of the past too. Things that may have happened with Jake or releasing all the things from the past. So I'm not saying he's attached to an ex. Feels like there's a closure or a completion around the past. That's what I'm connecting with. And that's why there may be a delay right now. But there's a blessing coming here. So there's a blessing on the way you can't yet see. How's he feeling about you? You've got to have patience. Yeah, it's like the angel saying just enjoy this phase. Just enjoy the journey right now because things are going to move forward. You will hold hands. You will be together. You just have to have faith in the how and the when. So enjoy the phase. And this is really about being more in the moment, not worrying, not overthinking, just trusting in God's plan for your life and being okay with where you are. I hope that helps, okay? Patricia, thank you for the donation. What is A planning? He will be here soon. Okay? So we've got, he feels trapped right now. Okay? And, instead of saying he will be here soon, say he's already with me. He is already with me. So he feels trapped right now, but he's going to move beyond that. This is what you're sensing. So again, I've got June coming in, calmer time. So even though he feels trapped now, he's moving out of that. So why does he feel trapped? What's going on with him? He's saying, no one can satisfy me like you can. I'm going to return to you someday. So this is also about you learning patience. Okay, and we've got the Lovers. Is this real or am I imagining? So I feel that he does worry that it's all a dream. It's all in his head. It's too good to be true. And no one can satisfy him like you. You're a dream. So he does worry about being able to satisfy you. He does worry about losing you. There's abandonment issues there. But he is returning to you. So I feel the message here is you've had to be very patient since January to now in April. So things are going to start improving. I've got June to September as a timeline for you. He could well be trapped until August in his head or in his situation, but then he's going to release that. Okay, so things are going to get easier from June, but he could still be trapped in something till August. And I feel September, there's going to be big passion. So I feel like in September, you could be spending a lot of time together. You could be in the bedroom a little bit as well. He wants to spoil you. He wants to, give things to you. He's saying, I want to give you the good life. Okay, so maybe working on career as well, money, sorting that out. And he's wondering if you're going to listen to him because he may feel like he said things in the past and then he may have hurt you or let you down. And he wants you to listen to him. It's like saying, will you listen to me? There's so many things I want to say to you, but will you hear me all the way out? Will you believe me? Because he does see you as this dream come true and no one can satisfy him like you. So what I feel is that the message is he's going to come. You can feel it already and you know it. And I know you're affirming he'll be here soon, that he's here with me now or whatever you are doing to manifest this. But I feel that things, you could well have some communication coming in, but I feel he is still trapped in something till September or August, and then he's going to move forward in September. So I feel June to September is a time when you could well be spending some time together. And there could be some passion at times as well there. I hope that helps, okay? Liza, thank you for the milestone, honey. Hi, Liz, please a message from my DM regarding our journey and guidance. So what does your DM want you to know? He's saying to you today, facing my fears and darkness. And you got the moon as well. So I feel between now and the full moon coming up, which is on the 12th of May. So between now and the 12th of May, he's facing his fears. And he said, I'm improving myself. So he's working on himself. So you may notice that he's getting stronger physically. Maybe he's going to the gym or he's doing some work on himself in that way. This could also be spiritual improvements, dietary improvements, looking after himself better. So definitely feel that's what he's working on to face his fears. Yeah, during the summer. So this is where we're moving towards now. So like June, July, getting stronger, making the required improvements to be with you. So again, what I've got coming in here is January to August. January just gone to August. He's going to be facing his fears. So I definitely feel between now and August time, he's working on himself, improving himself. He's going to feel improved by September time. And during the summer, something is shifting. So you've got to give him this time to improve himself. I feel it's spiritual and physical improvements. Yeah, he's replaying conversations in his mind right now about you. So is he going to take action or is there anything you need to know? Lovers, passion, desire. He's thinking about you, replaying conversations, going over things in his mind. I just feel he's not quite ready to be in a relationship just yet with you because he needs to improve himself first. Because remember, you need the renewed version of him, the version of him that's ready for you and you're ready for. So that's what he's working on, facing his fears, his darkness about being with you, about being able to walk into the future with you. And this is all happening now during the summertime. I hope that helps, okay? Let go of any fear, that's what he's releasing. Palami, thank you for the second donation there. P reached out to me yesterday. We spoke a little. May I get a message from him, his feelings? Is there any other person in his life? or is there hope for our union? So really he's reaching out to you, but you're still doubting. You're saying, is there hope for our union? Yet you are communicating, or he's reaching out. So you've got to start trusting the Lord, because you're creating your own blocks here by not believing. Saying things like, is there other people in his life? So it's like you are visualizing those things, and that's creating things in the way. Okay, so remember, this is about working on you. And I'm going to do a video as well coming in May about how the Divine Feminine can work on releasing attachment and things like that, okay? So you've got to remember who you are. This is exactly what I'm connecting with. You're the Empress, so there's nobody like you. So it doesn't matter who he's around and who he's not around. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's a friend or someone's trying to, be with him. It doesn't matter. You're the Empress. You've got to remember who you are here. Okay, you are the Empress. You are the divine counterpart. You are the one he's meant to be with. So there's nobody like you. People can try and replace you, but they can't. He can try and distract himself, but he can't do that either. So really this isn't about him at all. It's about you knowing your own worth and value. And then you don't doubt union. You don't say, is there hope for union? Is there any other person? Because you know you are enough, and you know you are the one. You remember your own magnificence and value. And that makes everything right. So what does he want you to know? So he's saying to you, I can't hold back. He can't hold back at the moment. This is why he's reaching out to you, because he does care and love you, about you and love you. He does care. So he's saying, I can't hold back my feelings, okay? And even though he may not be opening up completely, he's feeling them. He wants to tell you how he feels. He doesn't want to fight with you or fight this anymore, holding himself back from you. But he's also working hard in his zone. So what I'm feeling with this, I don't feel there's other people in his life. He may be busy with work. He may be working on himself. I feel he's spending time doing that when he's not around you. But he doesn't want to fight these feelings anymore, because he can't. Definitely from May, things are going to start moving forward in May even more here. So you've got to believe more in him, because he does feel it's like he doesn't, he doesn't feel worthy when you're not feeling worthy, because you are mirrors. So you've got to move beyond the doubt. That's what's coming through from the angels. This is why he runs away. Okay, because he senses your doubt. And I'm not saying it's your fault why he's behaving that way. It's just, remember, you are mirrors of each other. So you've got to believe. Let's bring in a card actually from the animals for you. We're flying all over the place already today. We've got the horse and we've got anger. So let go of any anger. Okay, anger, the wasp. If you've seen wasps, it's connected with anger. And this can be your own anger, your own rage when you start getting frustrated or thinking about him with other people or whatever it is that's going on. But you've got the freedom there. So, you're asking about union as well. So union could be coming in 2026 for you with the year of the horse. But you've also got to find your own freedom right now to be yourself and to trust the love. I hope that helps, okay? Lion of God, great to see you, honey. Hi, Liz, thank you for the donation. How are you? I'm good, thank you. Love the blouse, thank you, honey. And the sun's out today. It's a gorgeous week today. The weather's getting amazing. Love the blouse. There was a situation between Ariel's mum and my mum checking in on her. And mum got mad at her. How does she feel about the situation? She says she doesn't want a relationship. Okay. So what's going on? What's going on? Okay. So first of all, whatever's going on is not going to stop the two of you from spending time together or being together, because you've got the Three of Cups there. So I definitely feel that she wants to spend time with you, no matter what the Tower is. She has been doing some deep reflecting on things, because she does actually want to reach out and tell you how she feels about you. And that's what her intuition is guiding her to do. So whatever's gone on with Ariel's mum and your mum, okay, checking in, whatever's going on, and her mum getting mad, it doesn't really matter, because that's the Tower, yes, but it's not going to stop anything from moving forward, because outside influences can only delay for a while. It's showing you, you've got Three of Cups there. Definitely feel this is you and her spending time together. She's already reflecting on what she wants to say, how she wants to communicate her feelings or how she wants to talk about this, because her intuition is guiding her. So the big message here is her intuition is already telling her what to do. It doesn't matter what anybody else tries to tell her what to do or not to do. So, and I feel she says she doesn't want a relationship because she doesn't want any stress. Now, I'm not saying a relationship will cause stress, but that's what she associates relationships with. So she may have had really stressful relationships in the past. So she's associating relationships with stress, which just isn't true, because with you, it's different. It's happy and joyful and fun. You bring fun into her life. So a big change is coming. She's going to take a leap of faith. So she is going to do this. She is going to move forward. She's reflecting on it right now in April. Have we got a timeline for this? And we've also got the soulmate twin flame card coming out there. And you've got the Ten of Pentacles. So I feel like the furthest timeline out will be October for your dreams and wishes to manifest here, because this is everything you want coming in. So you may well be focusing on other things right now, like business, work, money, creating a great life, whatever it is. But there's a big change coming in. And I do feel this person is destined for you in some way, shape or form. So we take the label away, whether you're seeing this person as your twin flame or, soul connection. But I feel you belong with this person. It's only a matter of time until it happens. But no matter what's going on, the point I've got to make to you is, and I know you know this anyway, no matter who's interfering or getting involved in anything, it's not affecting how she feels and what she wants, even if she's not expressing that to you yet. It will come. Okay, so it could come within 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, October at the latest. Yeah, it's in divine timing. Look at that, you got the turtle. So I know it feels slow, but it's slow and steady. It's coming at the right time. I hope that helps, okay? Patricia Bazzari, thank you for the donation. A big thank you to everyone who's here as well. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me. And a big thank you to my moderators for looking after the chat for me. We've got Ling in the house. We've got Donna. I've seen Lisa here. We've got Victor in. So welcome, guys. And thank you if you're new as well. Welcome. So Patricia says, a message from my true love, please. There's some fear coming through there. So you've got the 2-2 first of all. So you may be seeing 22-22. You may be seeing 2-2-2. Big message that you're both being supported by heaven. Divine intervention. And you've got the beaver there because you're being shown you've got help and support. When I channeled this card, because this card, obviously, this deck is by whomever it's by. Okay, this is by Jamie Sams and David Carson. And there's some blank cards in this deck. And because I was channeling some messages on the blank cards, the angels guided me to put a message on each particular card. And this will make you smile, because the reason why the beaver came through with help and support. When I picked this card up and looked at the beaver, they showed me in my mind's eye the beaver in Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, because Mr. and Mrs. Beaver help the kids, don't they? They help the kids to get to Aslan. So I feel the message here is that you have the love and support that you need, the help and support that you need from heaven to get where you're going. Because obviously Aslan is the big guru, the big power. And I feel that's what you're being reminded of, because your journey is about this big power, about what you're going to be doing in your life, about your mission. So don't be surprised if you start seeing beavers, or maybe Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe pops up in some way. Maybe you're being guided to rewatch that, because obviously it's a really good film anyway. I like the animated version, to be honest, which is quite an old one. But the help and support is there. And again, it's in divine timing. So it's like your true love is saying, our journey is in divine timing. I know it seems slow, but it will be steady and right. It will be real. It will happen in divine timing the way it's meant to. So I feel you could see 10-10 to remind you of your power, and also that your person is stepping into their power, and you're going to see 22-22 or 2-2-2. So what does your true love want to say? Strength. Do I have what it takes? So finding the strength right now to actually come to you and reunite with you. And again, this could happen through serendipity. So there may just be an opportunity that presents itself for you to come together. So I really don't feel you have to worry about how it's going to happen or when it's going to happen, because the universe has got this under control. And again, this could be manifesting, within the next 3 months, but they're actually giving me from August. Because remember, timelines are guidelines anyway, things can always change. But it feels like he's working on finding his strength in the physical between now and August, and then it could be 3 months from then. So this could well be moving towards the festive season, that the opportunities come in for you guys to come together. And that makes sense anyway, because festive season, we're doing more things and there's more social invitations coming in. So I feel August, September, October, November. So August to November is going to be a significant time for opportunities to come together physically. I hope that helps, okay? Gypsy, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, I'm open to a message of love from JJ and the angels. So which animal is around you right now? We've got go with the flow, the otter. So you're being guided to just be in the flow of things right now. Trust the journey and have faith, okay? That's what you need to know. Someone just asked me there about my necklace. This was from Gemporia. It was only like £19 or something. Gemporia, check them out. They're worldwide. Okay, go online, put Gemporia in, and you'll find all things on there, okay? So I just saw that there, because obviously, you know, all my jewellery I wear is from Gemporia, really. So go with the flow on your journey, Gypsy. Sorry to interrupt you there. So again, when there's interruptions, go with the flow. When you feel like you're not being seen, heard, or understood, or you're not being paid attention to, go with the flow. Be at peace. Make sure you're observing what's going on around you. So what's going on with JJ, or what you need to be aware of? Yeah, turning things around. So there's been hard times, they are getting easier. It's like you're coming out to the end of a cycle. Okay, so he may still be struggling right now to end something or move on from something, but he will in time, because he's finding the strength right now to do this. So it's like he knows he's got to end some kind of cycle in his life, and he's finding the strength to take care of that and do it and tie up the loose ends. So there's going to be a cycle ending and then union. Okay, so that cycle needs to end, and he's finding the strength right now to do that, okay? My inner masculine standing up tall, absolutely. Absolutely there. You know, and it's your inner power. That's you knowing your truth and your worth. Just being at ease, because I feel the guidance here is be this way, especially between now and August. Again, it could be over the next few weeks. Make sure you're standing strong, you're having faith, you're trusting, working on you. Because I've got 8 again here. You may even see 888. But I definitely feel between now and August he is finding the strength to create an ending in his life, or bring in a change or end some kind of cycle to be able to move towards you. So what's the angel guidance for you? Obviously, you know it's to go with the flow. Release all blame to heaven. So if you need to have a rant at God, you can. He's used to that, okay? Yeah, the karmic energy is being released. So there may be something karmic you're ending, or karmic situation. Trust your gut instinct and your intuition. And it won't happen the way you expect it to, but it will happen. So it is going to happen just not how you expect, remember. So release any blame. I hope that helps, okay? Yeah, I'm going through something huge inside. I did reach out with an early happy birthday. So obviously if you've reached out, now remember you've sent that ball over, let them come back, okay? What we tend to do on this journey is send over 10, 20 balls, and we need to just allow them to come back. I hope that helps, okay? Justin, great to see you. Thank you for the donation. Feeling so bad for my deep with his karmic. I found out today he's stressing, he's not telling me. So again, there you go. Okay, you're in a much better situation right now, put it that way, than he's in. Because you haven't got any of that to deal with. You'll deal with your own fears and your own struggles and your own mind, obviously, but you are free. So see it that way. You're in a much better position in that way. He was complaining of stomach pain. Stomach pain is about processing. And what he's processing is he knows he's in the wrong place, so he's not, I mean, obviously we're always in the right place because we're learning, but he knows he needs to be with you. Okay, he knows where he belongs. He knows what he needs to change. He knows, and his stomach is processing that. My heart goes out to him. Should I let him be or tell him I'm there? Well, I mean, you are there. You know, you're there for him energetically. It's entirely up to you. You know, we've had that message coming through, haven't we? If you feel guided to reach out, reach out. But you also have to let him find his own way. It's not your job to rescue him. He is part of you. That means he's got the capability in him to take control of his life. So you've got to trust him to do that. The fact that he's got stomach pain is showing you he's processing everything anyway. So obviously you can just reach out and say something like, I don't know, thinking of you, or here if you want to talk or whatever. But don't force anything forward. Because you've got, again, he's learning his lessons, Page of Pentacles. And you've got the peacock there for soul growth, confidence. So he's learning his lessons. And you're also learning to be confident within your own self. You have to trust your own journey right now and know your own worth and value. So he is learning his lessons. He's got to find his own way. So what else do you need to know? What's the energy of the connection? we've got masks off. He wants to take his mask off. That's what he's processing as well. Because he's wearing a mask in that situation. That's why you've got time apart, because the time apart where he's with the karmic situation is helping him to take that mask off and realise that's what he needs to do. Helping him to realise where he wants to be. And I'm going to be doing a video about this soon. You know, you've already guided me. I've done some bullet points earlier to talk about it. It's the same thing. It's like, because you're authentic, he wants to match your energy without that mask. And you've got to trust him to get there. Okay, so I know you want to help him. It's natural. You are an empress. So you can be there for him in the 5D and perhaps show him through the 5D, perhaps meet him in a meditation and show him the way and be there for him. But you can't make him do anything, or you've got to trust him to do it himself. We've got the future. It says, I daydream about our future together. So he escapes into a daydream about you. Going on adventures, growing old together, I want it all. So he wants what you want. You've just got to let him rescue himself. Because he has the capability of doing that. And that's what their job is. That's what the masculine's mission is. To find their truth and then act on it instead of repressing it and denying it. I hope that helps, okay? Natalia, great to see you. Thank you for the donation. I feel lost. I don't know what to feel. Any message for me? I'm sending you lots of love, honey. So, what do you know? What do you need to know? You've got the promise coming through here. So, what you need to know is that your masculine is promising you union there. And this also, you've been reminded that this journey, it's not for the faint-hearted. It's not meant to be easy. It grows your soul. Okay, so your masculine is growing and evolving and is giving you that promise today. Saying, I do promise you we're going to be together at the right time in divine timing. So why are you feeling lost? Why are you feeling lost? What's going on? Because obviously it'll be whatever you're going through inside. Yeah, you may be attached. So again, it's like you've got to detach. See what else comes up here. Emotional intimacy. We've got let the past go, jealousy, and soon. So what you're being shown is this is moving forward soon, because he's saying to you, I am going to contact you soon. He may be releasing something to do with the past here. And obviously you need to let go of the past as well. The way that he's hurt you, caused you pain. So you can bring in the emotional intimacy, because what he's really afraid is being open and honest with you and showing you his truth, you know, because he feels vulnerable doing that. And you may be releasing jealousy in some way. This could be connected with the past. It could be connected with an ex. You know, I'm very jealous. I can't barely stand it. So I do feel that you do get jealous about certain things. I'm not saying you're a jealous person. This is like something you perhaps think, why have they got what I haven't got? Or when's it going to be my time? You know, there's some kind of envy there that's being healed. And remember, you can't miss out on what's meant for you. So the message is, your masculine is giving you the promise of union there, and also reminding you that he's transforming, so he's able to be intimate with you emotionally, not just physically. And I do feel he gets jealous as well. So you both got to let go of the past or anything you feel attached to, and he is going to contact you. So I want to bring an angel message in for you, because you're saying you feel lost. So what do the angels want you to know today? The first card flying out for you is Rochelle saying, as you honour and follow the guidance of your heart, prosperity is coming to you now. So as long as you're following your heart and doing what's right inside, you'll always end up where you're meant to be. And Vanessa's saying, to make your decision, ask yourself which way brings me closer to my divine purpose and which way takes me away from it. And this is really about how you operate in your day. You know, because if you're operating in positivity and optimism, that's moving you towards everything you want. If you're operating in negativity and fear, it's pushing it away. So you have to also remember, you have power over your own emotions. Nobody can control your emotions or your feelings but you. And nobody has power over us but ourselves. So it's about you recognising that more and more. So, you know, you'll have good days and bad days, but you breathe through them and you get through them quicker than you did. I hope that helps. And you're not lost. If you feel lost, call an Archangel Shamuel and he will guide you, okay? GR, thank you for the milestone, honey. Hi, Liz, I would like to know about my health. I've been super fatigued and my body is in pain. What do I need to know? What does Ray want me to know? So what does Archangel Raphael want you to know about your body? Okay, so a few things coming up here. So first thing is, calm your mind and relax. You're going through an aging right now, a natural aging process. This doesn't mean you're getting old. It means it's part of natural aging. when we get older, we do go through certain things. We experience things in a different way than when we were young, like 19, 20. We have to remember we're getting older. So it's a natural part of aging, and also work, career, finances. So I feel this is also you being able to look at, because I feel they've come out in two piles for a reason. This is like the angels saying, wherever you're going through physically, you can handle it. You have to look at your job right now, work, life, career, finances. Are you loving what you're doing? Or is there any stress there? Because ultimately, stress can make you tired, stress can make you worry, and that can make you tired. Stress can keep you up at night. So observe your thoughts and feelings. So when you catch yourself feeling a certain way, ask yourself why. I feel you've already called on Archangel Raphael because he's already healing you. He said, I'm already healing you. Breath work and meditation and going for a nice, long, refreshing walk will help. So relax and calm your mind. Forgiveness heals. So there may be some things you need to forgive, and add more fruit and veg to your diet. So what I'm feeling is, if anything detrimental was going on, it would have come out. Now, obviously, your own body better than anybody. If you feel you need to see a doctor, do that. Do what's right for you. Archangel Raphael is saying, eat more fruit and vegetables, and make sure you are calming your mind with breath work and meditation, which helps you to release stress. And go for a walk, a nice long walk, which can help as well. Even if you feel tired, it will energize you. Sometimes when I finish, doing my work, I think I'm too tired to go anywhere, and I think, go for a walk. I think, can't be bothered. As soon as I go out, I feel much better, because nature revitalizes you. So you might think, can't be bothered to do that, but when you're out and about, you'll feel better, okay? So have a nice, long, refreshing walk, and then you're able to observe your thoughts and feelings, which means you can release anything to heaven you're stressing about. Archangel Raphael is already healing you. It's just a natural part of life. You will get more tired at certain points. So forgive anything that needs to heal as well, which can also be a huge sign that is something to do with why you're stressing out. You need to forgive something or someone. That could be Ray. So how is Ray? What does Ray want you to know? Okay, he's saying to you, let's set the record straight. So he does want to sort something out with you, and he's in his head about it right now, and he's working hard in his zone. So you may also be connecting with his energy, because he's doing a lot of inner work and healing work. He may be busy at work. He's doing stuff on himself, and he's in his head about you. So he may not be physically moving forward at this moment, but he is in his head about you wanting to sort it out. So he's planning how to do that. And he may also be sending you telepathic messages of that. So you may be connecting with him in that way as well, and that could be making you more tired. Because I feel he may be working hard, so he's tired as well, and you're mirrors of each other. But I feel physically, breathing, calming your mind down, going for a walk, like I say, eating more food. I want you to know. Is this real, or am I imagining it? My soul is on fire. So I feel he's connecting with a lot of passion for you, and he's wondering if it's real and if it's time to move forward, because he wants to. So I feel he wants to take action. You've got the Fool there. Again, this is June, something big happening around June. Yeah, in July, you've got the Chariot. So he wants to take an action step because he's feeling the passion. So he may well reach out with a flirt or wanting to meet up, because there's a lot of passion here. So it's like his next intention is to be with you intimately or to spend some physical time with you. And that could also be him making the move to do that. And this is definitely coming in, and it's going to come in quick. So latest timeline for this is July, furthest out. But I feel this could happen within 6 hours, 6 days, 6 weeks, or furthest out July, end of July, because he wants to come forward. And you may be feeling all this passion right now between you as well. What else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? What's the energy coming through? I don't know if you've had any interactions lately, but he's definitely feeling the passion. We've got moon cycles, and this is the moon cycle that's shifting things, new moon to full moon. Wanting each other, there's definitely Kundalini rising, and healing is happening. So it's like he's becoming more healed now. He's been through a lot of drama and chaos, hasn't he, this year? And he's coming out the other side of that, which we've already spoke about. So I definitely feel changes coming in as you're moving forward now. I hope that helps, okay? Kat, great to see you. Thank you for the donation. And Angela sending you lots of love. And thank you so much for all the clothes, because Bradley gave our new little carrot baby that's going to Vicky tomorrow on Wednesday, a pair of dungarees, and he looks so cute in them. Oh, they're so cute, they really are. So Kat says, let's go to Kat. Can I please have a tarot card for me? Of course. So what's your message for me? What's your message for me? Straight out, one card. Look at this. Look at that. Wow, you've got the King of Cups. So I feel this is showing you that your twin is going to be opening up to you in May. Now, this could be physically, or it could be becoming more emotional within the physical, you know, through your physical body, through the emotions, the signs, the synchronicity. So I feel you're becoming closer in May. So I feel May is like getting closer, the heart's opening, you may go through some heart chakra activation. They give me a little bit of fear there. So if you start having heart issues, there's fear there, you know, breathe, you're okay, you know, palpitations, anything like that. So you may well be having heart chakra activation in May, but I definitely feel that he's going to be more open to loving you and being vulnerable and open about his feelings with you. So there could well be some open-hearted communication. Yeah, we've got Robin as well, love. So there's lots of love coming in for you in May. You're going to be shown love in sign synchronicities as well. You may see more Robins, which means loved ones in heaven around you. Jesus is with you. And you may see 444 reminding you that you are protected, especially if the red flags come up. You know, you'll be able to sense and feel and smell it if something doesn't feel right, or if it's not the right time for something, because you're alert now. You know, it's like your senses are alert, your clear awareness is alert. So you know when something feels right, you know when it doesn't. And I feel that's what you've got to do. Just take each day as it comes and know that if something isn't happening or it doesn't feel right, you're being protected from it in that moment. But ultimately, love is what's coming in May. An open-hearted communication, or connecting in an open-hearted way. And I feel Jesus around you. I hope that helps, okay? Justin, thank you for the donation. A message for losing. Okay, so we got someone in the chat called Losing, I take it. There we go. So Losing, thank you for being here. I'm broke, but if you want to answer a short question, I would appreciate it. Will I find peace? Well, first of all, peace is a choice. Okay, you have to choose peace, just like you have to choose happiness. Recognizing that you are the one that's in control of your own thoughts and emotions. You can't control what anyone else is doing or thinking, but you can control how you feel about what someone else is doing or thinking. So you can control your own self. So the way you find peace is through breath work, first of all, because when you're anxious and stressed out, your mind's all over the place. So your mind isn't connected with your body in that moment. So you have to breathe yourself back into the now. So do 3 deep breaths in and out, in through the nose, out through the mouth, and that will bring your body and your mind back into alignment with each other. And then when you come back into that moment, affirm, I am safe. I am safe. I am peace. I am at peace. Perhaps go into nature, go for a walk without your phone or any devices, and just connect with nature. Pray. Give your concerns, worries and fears to heaven in exchange for peace. Because when you give it to God, then you know someone else is taking care of it. So you have to have faith that there is a higher power, whether you believe in the higher power, God, the universe, whomever. And when you hand your concerns, worries and problems over, then they can be healed and dealt with for you. So it's about allowing the angels to come into your life. So when will you find peace? It's the moment you choose. You can choose it right now in this moment. Yeah, it may be in love as well. This may be love related. So it may be because of someone you are connecting with that you're not finding that peace. But remember, you can't control what they are doing, but you control how you feel about what they are doing. So I feel the more you calm yourself down, the more you relax and breathe, the quicker love messages will come in, communication or love. So you've got to also love yourself more. Self-love is power. Remembering how magnificent you are, how amazing you are, and how valuable you are. So I feel affirmations will assist you. So let's find an affirmation that you can use right now. And thank you, Justin, for donating as well for him and for losing. So change your perception. So you may be looking at things the wrong way right now. The angels are saying, look at life through the eyes of love, not fear. Raise your vibration, observe and see things differently. Because everything is happening for you to grow you. So affirm I see through the eyes of love. And if you call an Archangel Jophiel, she is the beauty angel. She will help you to see life a bit differently than you currently are. I hope that helps, okay? Brittany, great to see you. Thank you for the donation, honey. Good morning, Liz. Austin announced tour dates are in the works and coming soon. I'm wondering what he's thinking and feeling towards me. With Hugo, we are talking again, but I can't tell if he's being genuine or not. Okay, so what's the message around Austin right now? And what's the message around Hugo? Okay. So again, Hugo, I feel he's just, it sounds awful saying, they're telling me a stopgap. Okay. And it sounds awful saying that, but it's like a means to an end, if that makes sense, because Austin is where you're going to be. So you've got Austin is finding strength through this. So obviously announcing the tour dates, all this, it's giving him strength. Like the mountain lion. So he's finding strength. He's on the right path. He's where he needs to be right now. And regarding him and the connection, it's where it needs to be right now for growth and learning. So regarding Hugo, the reason why you don't know if he's being genuine or not is because he tries to fit in. He's still a crowd seeker in a way, or a crowd pleaser. It's like he's still plugged in the matrix a little bit. So he tends to fit in, and he also could act a certain way to try and fit in with others. He could even be trying to fit in with you. But I feel like he isn't being his authentic self. He may be with you, but he feels when he's in his day-to-day life, he just kind of follows the crowd. He's not being a leader. And you want to be with someone who's like you. Someone who is authentic and strong and not afraid to be themselves. And I feel he does struggle with that. So that may be why you don't know if he's being genuine or not. So how is he feeling about you? Let's get a message about Austin. Straight out for Austin. So he's definitely thinking about you all the time. What about Hugo? So for Austin, we've got I need to withdraw, okay? So it's like he's withdrawing. He's going into himself to plan for his tour, to get prepared for that, to find the strength. So I feel he's doing a lot of reflection right now. I don't know if he smokes, but they're showing me smoking. Okay, so I don't know if he's smoking something or there's people around him smoking. I mean, that could be weed or it could be cigarettes or vaping. They're showing me that around him. So he is doing some deep thinking and, he may be, he smokes, but I feel he may be doing that to kind of find his centre in a way. And obviously, I'm not condoning smoking weed, but I feel it's assisting him in some way. So he's finding the strength, it's like he's going within. So he isn't really capable of being with you the right way at this moment because he's finding that strength. Doesn't mean he isn't thinking about you. Regarding Hugo, he's saying spending time with others. So what I'm feeling again is he wants to spend time with you, but I feel when he's spending time with others, he may, like fitting in. He's trying to fit in some way, and he can't hold back from you either. So he does want you, and he does show that to you in his own way. I just feel that when he's around others, he may be someone else, or he may come across as someone else. I hope that makes sense, because that's what's coming through. And that may be causing the problem. So when he's with you, it's like he can be authentic. So I'm not saying he's completely being, completely vulnerable and everything. He may still be wearing a mask. But I feel that when he's around others, that's where the problem is. And it's to do with the matrix. It's like he's still not fully aware of who he is. I hope that helps, okay? But ultimately, I feel your energy is with Austin. And that's where it's meant to be. They give me a block there. And that's why there can be blocks. Let me just pull you an angel card for you as well. We've got, breathe. So anything you're going through, just breathe through it. The way is being made for everything to fall into place here. Go out in nature to feel your connection with Source. So if you go outdoors, you're going to feel much better. I hope that helps, okay? Naina, great to see you. Thank you for the donation. Message for me, how is Sasheen doing and feeling? So what's the message for you? Divine Feminine Grace. That's what you're being guided to find, okay? Remember, the Divine Feminine has two sides. The side that's very graceful and calm and on the water, or the side that's flapping around on the, on the ground and can be a bit scary. So this is showing you step into your grace. Be it calming your energy down. Okay, especially when you go through the ups and the downs and, the good days and the bad days. The angels saying patience is power, and that's what you're really learning right now. and also to trust in divine timing. So again, your journey is in divine timing. This is what you get impatient with or stressed over. And patience is power. It's not about waiting. It's about acceptance, being in the moment, and recognizing that until he can fully be authentic, he's not right for you in that moment. Okay, you want him to be with you when he can be himself and show up for you the right way. Yeah, and he's trapped right now. He's not able to be with you the way he wants to right now. But he is gaining power. Look at the lightning strike. He is gaining that power to make a change, to break free from this prison cell he's in. So you've got to trust in the timing of things. He's learning a lesson, remember. Sometimes we forget they're on the journey. We forget that they are learning their lessons too. You know, we just think about what we want and we don't recognise the soul growth sometimes. And, you know, you're kind of feeling single and you said, I'm single right now, I'm not attached. But you also know you're not looking to get in a relationship with anyone because you want him. They give me a block. So I feel this is also something you may be struggling with because you're thinking, is there someone else out there for me? They give me a runny nose and that's connected with intuition. Okay, I haven't got a cold or anything. They just give me that there. So it's about you knowing that yes, you are single right now. And maybe it's crossed your mind thinking, is there anyone else out there? Be with someone else, or maybe I'm just making this up in my head, or whatever it is you're going through. And the angels know that even though you're single, you're not looking to get in a relationship because you know what you want and you know what you deserve. So it's about finding that relationship with yourself and building that connection with God and knowing that you are loved and safe and working on service and doing the things you're currently afraid of doing right now. Go for what you want. Trust yourself. I hope that helps, okay? But he feels trapped. He's got to find that way out. Antoinette, thank you for the donation. Have I already met my divine masculine? Well, you know yourself through the way you feel. Okay, the only person who can really answer that question is you, because it's a journey back to the soul. So ask yourself the question, how does this person make me feel? Okay, and you may feel right now like you're lacking confidence in some way. Maybe you feel this person has stripped you of your confidence in some way. And we go through that on this journey, you know, we feel like we have to fight through our own wounding, you know, we have to fight through our own fears to find that strength. And this person ultimately will make you feel confident and strong, even though it may knock your confidence at times. So, have you met your divine masculine? The angel's saying to you it's going to be okay. The delays are always necessary. And that may be why you're doubting it, because you may be thinking, why is there a delay? Or, you know, what's going on with us? Or if he was truly my twin, would this happen? Or you may be doubting or questioning something. And the angel's saying you've got to relax your mind. It's going to be okay. The delays you're experiencing right now are happening for a reason. The delay creates the way. Separation is preparation. Build your confidence back up right now. Feel strong in yourself. And you know if this person is or isn't by the way you feel. You'll just know inside. It's a knowingness. Okay, and it's a journey back to the soul. It's a journey back to yourself. So no reader, I don't care who they ask, can say 100%. We can give you like 99.9%. But it's up to you to know 100%. Is this person your divine masculine? If it's not meant to come through, it won't, because the angel's saying you need to find this within yourself. You've got to let go and detach right now, and you'll get your happiness. So I feel really what the message here is, detach from any fear right now or struggle, and you'll feel the happiness, you'll feel the power of the love, because I feel you already know the answer. So if you let go of the fear, I feel you already know the answer is yes. You just have to trust in that. I hope that helps, okay? Hey, Nikki, great to see you, honey. Sending you lots of love. Sue Ellen, thank you for the donation. Hyla's, any message for me? Are we going to be together again? And any message about my work and destiny? Will my sister join me? So are you going to be together again? So you have to have faith in that instead of doubting it. Okay, because you know inside there's good news coming, just not yet. It's delayed. It's delayed good news. So yes, you are going to be together again, but there's a delay around it. Okay, and the delay, remember, creates the way. Are you going to be together again? What do you need to know? You are protected and safe. So until, you've got to have faith, but until you are together again, you must recognise you're being protected. So you may see rainbows, you may see 444. You're being protected until it's the right time. You've got to listen to your intuition and your own inner guidance. You know yourself. You know you're going to be together. So instead of saying, are we going to be? Say, I know we're going to be together at the right time. So let go and have faith and trust the journey, because there is good news coming, okay? So any message about my work and destiny, will your sister join you? Okay, will your sister join you? Okay, this is something you may need to talk about. It's not being talked about right now for some reason. It's gone back in the deck. Let me see what it was. Yeah, Chariot. Something's going to move forward after July. Okay, with your sister after July. And it feels like it's not being spoke about right now, or, you know, it's like, I don't know if one of you've got to take the action step. It feels like something needs to be said, but it isn't. It's like it wants to be said, but it's going back in. So I feel that your sister could join you after July, but you'll need to have a conversation. What about work and destiny? What about work and destiny? We've got, you are strong and independent, okay? So you are going to get where you need to be because you were destined for, you know, I mean, you are an independent person anyway, but you're destined for your own independence. You're destined for more money. You're destined for everything that you've got. You are a leader. You're going to be moving towards that. You're just gaining an understanding right now. So I feel like what you need to do is set your intentions about work. What do you want to do? What kind of hours do you want to do? What type of money do you want to make? Are you in alignment with your truth? So I feel there may be some changes and you're gaining understanding about that right now to be able to gain confidence to move forward towards what you want. But ultimately, you're going to end up exactly where you're meant to be. And your destiny is to know your own worth and your own independence and your own value and to be confident within yourself. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Fatima, thank you for the donation. Good morning, Liz. Fatima message from F. So what's the energy with you and F right now? What do you need to know? Wanting each other. Definitely Kundalini rising, passion there. You know, reciprocation of the love, reflection, thinking about each other, but the separation is needed. So this separation between you is needed right now for growth purposes. But during this time, you're both thinking about each other. You're both wanting each other. You're reflecting on what to do next. So what is coming in next? Yeah, you just got to let go. Let go and let things flow. Have faith in the journey right now. So what does F want to say? Diving deep within. Lots of going within. Lots of working things out until June. So June, something's going to move forward. Let go right now. Let go of the attachment to the need for something to happen or the way something's going to happen and allow it to unfold naturally. So I feel between now and June, lots of deep diving, going within, reflecting, feeling all the connection, the passion, the desire, and then something will shift after that. Okay, because he wants a relationship with you. It's just about being able to have that. So working through fears and insecurities and working with the self. So the separation is needed. It's important right now that you have faith in this because this is a time of healing and reflection. I hope that helps, okay? Ashwini, thank you for the donation. 3D message from him. So what does he want to say to you today? Okay, what's the 3D message from him today? He's saying to you something is missing. So he feels like something is missing in his life. Well, obviously that's you. He feels that way and he's sensing your energy as well. He's having epiphanies right now and he knows it's destiny. So he's having epiphanies about his destiny, that you and him are destined to be. He knows where he belongs. And he's saying, I do know in April that something is missing without you. And he's feeling your energy there. And if this karmic partner is trying to be around him, he's, you know, pushing this person away as well. Yeah, he's being cold towards that person. And that person may feel like he's being cold. So he's being very shut down in his physical life because he doesn't want to be around that person. He's trying to make excuses. So I feel she's going even more defensive there. So then there's no need for you to be defensive about anything. So he's going through a big time of awakening right now to recognise and know what's missing, which is you, that you are part of his destiny. So what's the message for you and what do you need to know? Yeah, you got the eagle movement. Things are happening. So you're going to see the eagle. Remember, the eagle is a sign he's coming. So in its movement, it's about something manifesting. So you're going to be shown eagles. So look out for them eagles because they are showing you when he's going to take action. So when you see the eagle in flight, that's going to be your sign that he's going to take action. So be aware of that. That's what the angels are saying to you. If you want a sign, if you want to know when he's about to do this, you'll see the eagle. I hope that helps, okay? Donna, thank you for being a member for 54 months. Sonny, it means so much. Hi, Liz, any message from Mark today? So what's the energy coming through today with you and Mark, or what's going on? We've got contact will resume, which you know, so there's going to be contact coming in. What does he want to say to you? He's saying no one can satisfy me like you can, so you're his dream come true. He sees you as his ultimate fantasy, his wish fulfillment. So the contact will resume. Yeah, he's overcoming his battles right now. He's gone with him to do some healing. He's going to fight for this. So between now and July, he's going to be fighting for you. Okay, he's coming out the other side of any battles he's been through. He's thinking about what to do to be able to move forward, to bring in this contact. So contact's going to resume between May and July. I hope that helps, okay? Jennifer, thank you for the donation. Messages from Adam. What does Adam want you to know? What's going on with Adam right now? Okay, he's feeling burdens about commitments. He's missing you, okay, and he's in his head about you. So let's see what else he's saying. So he's saying to you, let's just enjoy this phase, okay? It's like he keeps trying to make it okay to stay away, okay, because of his own fears. So he's saying, when I'm with you, I lose myself. And he's afraid of losing himself. He wants commitment with you, but there's also fear around that commitment. He's in fear of commitment. He may have commitment issues for whatever reason. So he tries to keep away from you, and instead he keeps the memory of you alive in his mind. So he's constantly thinking about you, and then he makes excuses why it's not the right time. You know, so it's like the universe is saying, enjoy this phase because it's not always going to be this way. So in other words, try and enjoy the silent times, or try and enjoy the time you've got for you right now, or remember you're being guided to explore your own stuff right now. Because he is going to come forward, because he sees you as the most beautiful thing he's ever seen. He just gets afraid of losing himself in you because he's got commitment issues, and that's what he's healing. So I do feel there could possibly be another three weeks to 3 months of separation where he's still in his head thinking, planning, and then he's going to move forward because he is dealing with burdens as well. These could be burdens connected with work, but I feel this is more about commitment issues, burdens to do with a commitment. And this could be things he's gone through in childhood as well, childhood wounds. So just enjoy the next 3 months. Enjoy the phase of connecting in the 5D. This could also be what you're going through with this other person you're connecting with, because he is going to come back. Okay, he's just trying to stop himself because of his own fear of losing himself. What his real fear is of, am I good enough to be in a commitment? But it's also fear about losing his identity in a commitment. Maybe he saw his family go through that, someone in his family go through that. So you need to be in alignment. And that's what's being created right now, alignment. So you come together at the right time when you're both on the same page. I hope that helps, okay? Ma'am, thank you for the donation. May I get a message from Frank? Does he also miss me even though he's been silent for so long? He said I may see a bee as a sign and today one flew into my apartment. So that's a big sign of a communication. We've spoke about this, okay? Is communication coming in May, I think we said. And we're still in April. So listen to your words there. Does he also miss me? So again, you're still in doubt. Okay, because you know he does. It's the fact that you haven't had physical communication. You connect with him constantly in the 5D. So what's going on with him? Yeah, you can't miss out on this, love. There's a completion phase taking place. Remember, you're being protected from his ego, and you're dealing with your ego right now. I feel the ego has been overcome. You've got to overcome the ego. Okay, so your ego is telling you it's not going to happen, or, you know, he's not missing you, or he's busy, or whatever it is your ego is saying. And you've got to fight through that ego. It's lies, okay? Yeah, look at this. They must come to you to come into reunion. They must come to you. This is what you're learning right now. You've got to let him come to you to prove to himself that he can fight for what he wants, but also for him to take the lead, but also for you to, you know, achieve your goals as well. So it's part of your mission right now to have faith enough to trust him to come to you, because he must do that, okay? And that's going to bring reunion in. So he does want you, and you are going to come together. So what else is the message right now? We've got something to say. He's got something to say. They're making me clear my throat. There's something I really want to share with you. I'm waiting for the right time to tell you. Give me a block there. So these blocks are being released, okay? He wants to share something with you, and I feel that's about the future. He wants to share his life with you. He's just waiting for the right time to tell you this. So there's nothing wrong. Again, it's in divine timing. But you must let him come to you, which means no more messaging him, or, you know, let him take the lead, let him come to you. And he will in time. You've got to trust yourself, work on your own magnificence right now, Anne. Affirmations. What affirmation can you use right now? Yeah, I lovingly release the past. And that's what he's doing as well. Lovingly releasing the past, and that you are loved and safe. So the angels are all around you saying, let the past go. Don't worry about anything, because you may be worrying about the karmic situation, or there's no need to. There's no need to worry about that at all. Just be in the present moment, breathe, and allow him to come to you. I hope that helps, okay? Karina with a C, thank you for being here. Any message from my previous patient, JR? So what's going on with JR right now? What's going on with JR? Okay, from your previous patient, JR, understanding. So JR has let you know that he's gained an understanding through the dark time. So whatever he's been through, you know, the batters about darkness, about going through a dark night of the soul, going through a delay, you know, think about the hanged man, you know, when there is a delay or there's some kind of issue that we have to deal with where it seems to come to a standstill, that's when we gain understanding. So it feels like he's thanking you for helping him to understand who he is or what he was going through or being there for him in some way. So you've assisted with his understanding on a soul level. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? And Non, thank you for the donation. Do you have any messages for me? So this is for, Amy. Amy only. And I said a Non there. Amy only. What's the message coming through for you? We've got, yeah, you may feel like people are being crafty or sneaky right now, but they've got their own agendas. But remember, that it's like they may think someone's weaseling out of something or trying to get out of something. But I feel it's just not the right time for something to happen. So the silent power is. So if you're in silence with someone, they're not playing games or being sneaky or weaseling out of something. They're just waiting for the right time. It feels like someone is approaching you silently. Something is coming to you silently, so you may not see it coming. And then it's going to take you by surprise. It's going to be unexpected. So this could be a person, it could be communication, it could be something you've been manifesting. And it's going to turn up and come in when you don't expect it. So you've got to be strong right now, know your own worth and value. You're being given the willpower to carry on by this bear. So you can handle whatever it is you're going through with kindness and love and gentleness, the fruits of the spirit, and being focused on what you desire. So I feel these three cards are about you. This is about someone else. So for you right now, you're being given everything you need to handle the situation you're in. All the fruit of the spirit, kindness, gentleness, faithfulness, patience, self-control, you know, the willpower to stand strong in your own truth as you go through your own changes. You're going to be shown 444 as well. You may receive 1010 or 555. And the message is between now and July, especially from March, anything that started changing in March, between March and July, March, April, May, June, July, which is 5 months of strength and focus, you're going to achieve what you desire. So I feel your rewards, or whatever it is you're manifesting or wanting, is coming to you silently, and it's going to show up around July. So someone isn't trying to get out of something or hiding from you or being crafty or sneaky in any way. They're just coming forward silently. So your dream, desire, person, whatever it is you are wanting or asking about in your mind is coming in a silent way. So the silent approach. So it may feel like nothing's happening, and then all of a sudden, boom, there it is, okay? So this is also about you being patient. And yeah, pay attention to the signs. So the signs will be showing you what's coming. So the 3D world, you know, your virtual world as well, things you see on social media, things you see around you, that's what's coming in, okay? This is the message, Amy, okay? It's very clear your person is coming, or what you want is coming, and the signs are showing you, okay? You are protected and safe until that happens. You've got to listen to the guidance. And that makes sense because you've just put your question there. I'm already talking to you. You just need to listen, okay? So the signs are showing you what's coming. So pay attention to the signs. This is creeping up on you slowly between now and July. So in July, there it is. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? You may have to go back in the chat and re-listen to it. Bina, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz. What were his thoughts when he saw me today? Okay, what were his thoughts when he saw you today? Okay, he's in his head about you. He wants to take the cup, he can't. And he's stressed about it. He's looking at you. You may not see it. You might not see that he's got his eye on you, he's watching you, he's desiring you, but he does. He just can't take that cup at this moment. So, and he's doing everything he can to resist it, okay, because of his situation. And remember what I said when I commented and said, remember that what you perceive is not the truth, because you're seeing it in one way and he's seeing it in another way, okay? So what he's saying to you is, I have a lot on my mind. He's stressed out. He's stressed out. He's not sleeping very well. He's tired. Okay, he's just stressing out. So he's not in the right energy to take your cup. And that means you're being protected. So remember, you've got to see it differently. It's not that he isn't interested. It's he can't take the cup yet. So ask Archangel Chamuel to help you find what you were seeking. And what you're seeking right now is self-love. Knowing that you're okay. What you're seeking is peace and harmony and understanding and giving to you. That's what you're being reminded to do right now, to fill up your own cup. So he wants to take your cup. He desires you. He can't. He's got a lot going on. He's stressed out. So he's not in the right energy. So how does he feel about you? What were his thoughts? He felt stressed out, not because of you, but because he can't take that cup from you. He wants your love and he can't at this moment because he's got to deal with his situation. He's trying to do it the right way. So really he's trying to protect you. You've got to see it that way. I hope that helps, okay? Nia, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, do you have any message for me? So what's the message coming through for you right now? Fitting in, okay? So this is reminding you to stand out from the crowd. You are a natural born leader. Okay, you're here to lead. You're here to stand out from the crowd. You don't need to try and fit in with anyone. And delays are always necessary. Pay attention to the signs. So if there seems to be a delay right now, it's creating the way for what you want to happen. And the signs are showing that to you. Things you see in your physical and your virtual world. Akasha is saying you are a spiritual teacher. You have the ability and you know what to do. And this is why you don't need to fit in with anyone else. When you're trying to fit in, that's why there's struggle there or there's problems. And I feel you may be helping people stand out from the crowd as well. So you are a spiritual teacher. You have the ability to counsel others and help them awaken their spiritual gifts and mission. You have a mission here to do that. And those type of people who come here to do that, like you and me and everyone else, we don't fit in. Okay, we struggle to fit in. People think we're weird or different. And that's okay, because we're meant to be that way, because that's part of our mission and purpose, to do something differently than other people do. So if you've been fitting in the situation, it may just be time to stand out. And this is what you're working out between now and June. I hope that helps, okay? Mayra, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, any message from Travis today? So what does Travis want you to know? Flying out. Something is missing. So he's missing you, he's thinking about you, something's missing without you. He's sensing your presence all around him, he's miserable, he's fed up. Okay, and you're receiving messages in nature about what's coming. Okay, so you may see bees, you may see eagles, you may see other signs, stag. Use your healing power right now and ask Archangel Ariel for help with finances. So what I'm feeling is he may be going through something in his finances as well in the physical world that he's struggling about, struggling with or dealing with. And they're saying struggling about, so it's more in his head. He's worrying about money in some way or something needs to accomplish or do. And he feels like something's missing. So he may also feel like he hasn't got enough money right now. He feels like you're not there and he's missing you. And you're receiving your signs in nature to use your healing power, which is also about connected in the 5D. And you may well have a healing power you want to use to bring more money in. Okay, so this could also be about your gifts and the things that you're being guided to do. So what else is going on with him? The silence is helping right now. He wants to come to you, okay, and he must come to you. So he must be the one to take action here, the angels are saying, to bring in reunion. He is watching your social media and it's going to happen very soon. So I do feel there's going to be a contact soon and he's watching your social media very soon. So he could well be doing that today. Okay, but the silence is helping so that he can come to you. So have faith that this reunion is coming in soon. I hope that helps, okay? The block in my throat there. So again, there's some blocks being released in your connection. They just really block my throat there. So again, you've got to give it time instead of thinking when is soon. Just breathe and know it's coming. And saying it's going to be sooner than you think. Jasmine, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, any message from Jack? How is he feeling? So what's going on with Jack? What's going on with Jack today? He's moving beyond the stuck energy. So if things are being stuck, that's turning around. Okay, it's not going to be stuck much longer. His feelings have been overwhelming him. That's why it's been stuck. But he's preparing to take action here. So if it's being stuck between you, that's changing. That's turning around. If there's been any blocks or delays, especially over the last 2 months or since February time, the healing is needed, and it was needed to bring in an understanding. So it feels like he's been gaining an understanding because his feelings overwhelmed him. And he may have been going through this as well since October time. It feels like since October, he's been all over the place. Okay, and he's wanted to move forward to you, whether you've had any contact or not. He's wanted to open up more and be with you because he feels all the passion and the desire. And it's overwhelming. So if there's been a block, that block is coming to an end. That block was needed for understanding to take place, and the healing was needed. I feel he's going to start taking action now. Okay, something is starting to shift now. So what else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? Yeah, you've got the loyalty. He is loyal to you, regardless how things seem. You just got to bring the playful energy in. So the dolphins are saying, lighten the load, let go of any stress. So make it more playful and fun. So I feel the opportunity is coming in to have some fun together. So this could be in the bedroom. It could be flirty fun, spending time together. But he is loyal to you. Okay, so even if he's coming across very intimate with you, he's loyal to you in all ways. He wants a relationship. He wants that with you, okay? You just got to lighten the load, because I do feel he's been stressed out. His feelings have been overwhelming him, but he's coming out of that right now. So things are shifting, especially over the next 2 months. I hope that helps, okay? Laura Marto, great to see you, honey. Look who's here, Angela, sending you lots of love, okay? Good morning, Liz. How did Mr. O feel after our phone conversation? He always says he is just okay. Okay, so how does he feel after the phone conversation? How does he feel? Okay, how does he feel? He's doing some thinking. Deep thinking. Okay, again, feeling loved up, feeling like he wants to communicate with you, feeling strong. You make him feel strong, Laura. Okay, so he feels like when he's talking to you, you know, or after the conversation, he feels like he can fly. He feels like a superhero. He feels like he can overcome anything in his life. So he feels much stronger and better and more alive when he's interacting with you. So, you know, after he felt good about it. And he's gone deep within. So again, he's going within now, processing. So he wants you to know that you make him feel strong. And we've got dealing with their stuff, clothes off. So how he also feels about you is he wants to rip your clothes off. He feels all the passion, the desire, the fire. That's really what he wants to communicate to you. And he's dealing with his stuff. So again, what happens is after the conversation, he goes back into his head and he starts dealing with his stuff again. Okay, and that's when the darkness kind of creeps in. But you save him, you constantly save him. And obviously it's not your job to save him, he's got to save himself. But you make him feel strong, like he can do anything. That's what's coming through in this message, that he feels like he can achieve things and do things with you. He feels victorious with you. You know, he feels strong. And he does want that relationship with you. He just doesn't know if he can actually be the right kind of person for you all the time. Because he doesn't feel like this when you're not there. So obviously he feels like that after the phone conversation, but like hours after, he starts going into his darkness again. Because he's got a lot of darkness in him. He overthinks everything. He stresses about everything. But you're his light. And he knows that you're his light. And he will have had some very intimate feelings about you as well. We've got the wasp coming up and we've got understanding. So he does get angry at himself because he wants to be more understanding. And he knows how understanding you are, and he gets understanding it in, you know, he gets impatient and frustrated because of that, because you show him understanding. And I feel that he struggles to get his words out. That's why he just says he's okay, because he struggles to express himself. But he's angry at himself because he wants to tell you he has an understanding of this connection, and he wants to express certain things, but then he holds himself back because he goes into this bat energy again, which is the hangman. Delaying things, procrastinating, overthinking, stressing. But ultimately, he's dealing with his own anger right now. Because he gets angry at himself. He's not angry at you, he's angry at himself. But you make him feel strong like a superhero. I hope that helps, okay? Priyanka, thank you for the donation. What is coming towards me in my love? I'm not well. I'm sending you lots of love, okay? Call on Archangel Raphael and Jesus. Breathe. Try and find calm. So grounding. What's coming towards you is you need to ground yourself for it to come towards you. So grounding, going in nature, breathing, relaxing, centering yourself, meditation, coming back into the here and now so you feel more at peace. So what else do you need to know? During the summertime, messages in nature. So what's coming towards you is signs that you're on the right path, that you're manifesting what you want in. But I feel what's coming towards you is a time to ground yourself and to feel more at peace with where you are. So the signs, especially messages you receive through nature, which will be animals, things you may see when you're out and about, messages in nature, not numbers. I mean, you may see a number sequence when you're out and about, but this is more like animals I'm connecting with. You're going to see these things during the summer that show you what you're manifesting. So what's coming towards you in your love life? What's coming towards you? Yeah, the masks are coming off. You just got to give it time. So your person is going to take their mask off and reveal their feelings to you and be more open and honest with you. And it's going to be more emotional, but you've got to give it that time. It's not like it's going to come in like within the next week or so. This is taking a bit of time for a reason. During the summer, this is coming. So it's so important right now you ground yourself, especially because you're not feeling very well. It's a time of reflection. So there's some decisions going to be made as well. They just gave me a bit of tooth pain there. So decisions are coming in as well during the summertime. So make sure you're grounding yourself, breathing, being more in the present moment. And that will help you not only to deal with what's coming, but also to help you to feel physically well. Yeah, to give me a little bit of fear there. I just want to pull you a card from Archangel Raphael. It's part of God's plan, whatever you're going through, and it's worry. So it's the worry that's making you feel unwell, because whenever we're feeling stressed, it creates a dis-ease in the mind, which creates disease in the body. So worry, you're worrying too much right now. You've got to observe it and know it's part of God's plan, and breathe and ground yourself and feel better that way. So work on finding your center right now. I hope that helps, okay? Yashi, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, any messages from my DM and a message regarding my health, feeling dizzy since morning. So what do you need to know from Archangel Raphael? We've actually got an eye test coming through. Now, you may need to go for an eye test, because if you're feeling a bit of nausea or dizziness, it could be because of your vision, or it may be because you're not seeing something clearly, okay, or you're not liking what you're seeing, or something's affecting what you're looking at. So you could need an eye test, so use your discernment on that. But again, we've got worry coming up. So it could be worry, because worry can make you feel dizzy and sick. Worrying about things. Worrying about the things you've seen in the physical. If you've seen something on social media, or you're not liking what you're looking at. So don't panic and think, oh my goodness me, there's something wrong with my vision. The angel just saying, you've got a test of the eyes right now. So you may be worrying because of things you physically see. If you want peace of mind, go for an eye test. But it's more likely you've seen something and you're not liking it. So it's causing some kind of disruption, which is causing some kind of disease in the body, okay, dizziness. So the separation is needed right now. That's what you need to remember, no matter what these cards are. That's what you've been guided to know. It's working for you for a reason. It's giving you time to heal yourself. We've got relocation. So this is one feeling with relocation as well, as it's not necessarily about you moving somewhere or a change. This is more about you changing what you're looking at. Relocation of the mind. Because, when things shift and change, we feel disorientated, and that can affect the vision as well. Something's happening this month. Let me just see. There could be relocating this month as well. There could be some physical change going on this month. You've got to trust in divine timing. It's a matter of when, not if. So remember that in your own journey, understanding is taking place and healing is needed. So this separation is needed right now. So if you try and look at it differently, then this nausea, dizziness, whatever you're experiencing physically will heal. I hope that helps, okay? Saranga, thank you for the 2 donations there. 3 donations. Which is your favourite car, Liz? I don't really care about cars because I don't drive, so I'm not really bothered. Okay, I don't really care. I'd rather get a bus, to be honest. But I'm not really bothered about cars. Interesting question, though. What's my favourite car? I suppose I've been in a Ferrari before and I quite enjoyed that, okay? But I haven't got a favourite car really. You know, as long as it's run right and it's drove by the right person, it's safe, that's more important. A safe car is more important than a flashy car. What is Kashif deciding with the karmic? Okay, so what is Kashif deciding with the karmic? So what's Kashif deciding with the karmic? Well, we've got, is there any hope in the future? There's a tower. So really what he's doing is looking at the situation saying, is there hope here? Could this work? But there's a big tower looming. So it's like he recognises that it's not really going to work. There's not much hope there. But he is trying to work that out. It's not like he's just thinking, oh, it's over and that's that. You know, he's trying to work out, is there hope here? Should I stay here? Is there a change I need to make? They're always arguing, okay? It's not a nice environment to be in, and that's the tower. So I feel like, it's like it's easier for them to think, I'll make this work. You know, it's easier. But it doesn't work that way, okay? Because there'll be things creating tower moments, which is arguing and stress, and it's not a nice environment to be in. So he'll be thinking there's got to be something more to do or have. We need to say goodbye. So he knows he wants to say goodbye to this person in this situation because they don't click. So therefore he recognises there may be things that are good there, but there's also too many things that aren't working. So I feel like what the answer is, what he's deciding with the karmic is they need to say goodbye. Okay? It's just, he's trying to do it the right way. And he does see hope there, but he also sees destruction. And that's normal because we weigh up the pros and cons of everything, don't we? So I feel this is showing you there is a tower coming. So even if he decides to stay there because he's thinking, oh, it's a comfort zone or it's easier, there is going to be a big tower moment anyway because they don't click anymore. And you're saying, you've donated again there, saying when the situation has a basis in one, this situation has a basis in one of your previous lifetimes. Ask your angels to help you remember, release, learn, and heal from your past experiences. I got this message from the angels. What to do with the car? Okay, if you're talking about my journey, I know full well what I'm going through and why. Okay, so I'm not sure what your question is there. Okay, I don't know if there's another question because you donated again. You're just trying to give me some wisdom there, which I appreciate, okay? But my angels tell me everything I need to know about my own journey. Let's pull you a card, something you need to know. Patience is power, and that's what you're learning right now. Patience is power, that's what I'm learning right now as well. So in your situation and mine, and everyone else's more than likely, we're learning to have patience because that's the power. I hope that helps, okay? Just to let you know, guys, I've lost chat on this device now that I'm looking at, so can't see what's going on in real time, okay? So we got Patricia, thank you for the donation. When will this extreme exhaustion end? I feel for you it's something to do with the moon cycle you're going through. Okay, it's moon cycle. Telepathic communication. If you start communicating more in you're mirroring each other as well. So it's because you're mirroring each other that you're experiencing this first of all. And I feel it's to do with the moon cycle. So you may start feeling better moving forward anyway because the new moon's brought in some kind of change. So between now and the full moon, which comes in on the 12th of May, it may start healing. But I feel it's already going to start releasing. So make sure you're being kind and loving to yourself at this time and connecting through telepathy. So the more telepathic communication you have, I feel that, the more tired you're feeling as well, but you're also going to be able to heal it. So I feel that's what it is. I don't feel it's anything to worry about. But obviously, as I say, if you feel you need to see anyone, then do that. If you feel you need to see anyone about it, it's stress related, and there is healing. So the diagnosis is stress, and it's mirrored stress from him, and you'll know that through telepathy anyway. But the angels say there is a healing taking place already, so it will come to an end, yes. There is a healing. You may have already been calling on the angels for the healing. I hope that helps, okay? So I can't give you a when, I just feel it's going to already be shifting with this moon cycle. Saranga, thank you for the donation. Why was I made a DM guide and how do I deal with them and their ego? They do listen but don't follow. Well, first of all, okay, you've got to allow, okay, because you're saying they don't follow. You've got to let them find their own way. Okay, so obviously you're saying they do listen. So you're saying they are listening. They do know. They've just got to do it in their own timing. So you have to let go of the when they're going to do it. And that's part of your journey, to surrender, to not try and force anything to happen. Okay, so obviously you answered your own question, which is saying, why was I made a guide and how do I deal with them and their ego? You just guide them. You just give them the guidance that they need to listen to, and then they have to put it into action. Okay, so it's not your job to force them to do anything or make them do anything. It's your job to allow them to listen, help them to listen, to perhaps give them guidance in some way in that way. So what do you need to know about that? Okay, we've got, the prairie dog, be aware. So you have to make them aware. It's part of your job to help them to become aware. It's like the saying, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. So what you're doing is leading them to the water, but you have to allow them to become aware enough to take the water to drink it. Okay, so you've also got the silent power, and silence is power. So remember, they do this in the silence. They do things in silence. So the way that you deal with their ego is understanding that when they're silent, they're processing things in their ego. Doesn't mean there's anything wrong. And also, we've got the raccoon for rebirth. So you have to trust them to change, that they go through a rebirth on this journey. So really, this is about the way the masculines handle things. They become aware, and then they do things in silence, and then the change happens. It's like if they're planning anything, they do it in their head first, and then they take the action step, and it can come out of the blue. So I feel you've got to allow instead of try or force. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Uptrends, thank you for the donation. I'm attracted to my co-worker's staff, but I want to know if he likes me. Was he jealous or upset that I gave another male co-worker a ride home? Does he like another co-worker more? So, does he like you? Does he like you? Well, he's very focused on his work, okay? And I feel that's what he focuses on more than anything right now. So he's focused on his work. Does he like you? He's saying, I haven't let you go. There is some jealousy there, okay? Because I do feel he likes your attention and focus. He likes it when you're focused on him. And when you seem to be focused on someone else, he may get a bit jealous there. It may seem like he's let you go or he's not interested, but he is. And he's thinking about this right now. But I feel he's focusing on his work. I don't feel he likes another co-worker more. I feel he's focused on his job. And that's why there's a delay in communication. There's delays around this. There's definitely passion there. He does feel something for you. He just may not want to act on it because you work together. Or he may not want to act on it at work. Okay, maybe when you're out of the work environment, because I feel he is very focused on his job. He wants to do his job right. He doesn't want to lose his job. He could be in a position of power in his job, or he could want that, so he could want a promotion. So I feel his main focus at work is work. That's what he's showing you. Okay, but he does think about you, and he does get jealous. I just feel it's like he's saying, you're my kryptonite. Okay, you make him weak. And he doesn't want to be weak at work. He wants to be strong and focused on his job. And that's why there's a delay around this. But I do feel he has passion for you. I don't feel there's anyone else he's interested in. If he's going to be with anyone at work, it will be you. But I feel he doesn't want to rock that boat at work. So it could well be out of work event that moves this forward. But he does feel the things that you feel. And he's just hiding it very well because he doesn't want to mess up his job. Let's get an animal card as well. What else do you need to know? Yeah, you've got the senses on alert. You feel it. You feel it in your body. You know it. It brings clarity and you know it. You're communicating telepathically and he really does love your independence, the person you are. But he's also a very independent person. And I love that you've donated 1111 because we've got the 111 there. So 1111 or 111. Ones could be your number, which is also a sign of a new beginning for you. So I feel that you feel all this in your body. He's actually showing you this through signs or telepathy. He just hasn't acted on it yet because of work. It's work that's in the way. And that won't always be in the way because I feel there's going to be an opportunity to have something happening outside of work. So this could be a work event or, I don't know, you go somewhere together and like for drinks or maybe in a group and then you can pursue it in that way. I hope that helps, okay? Vibe with the Empress, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, I've been receiving a lot of confirmations and visions lately and it's blown my mind at the accuracy and how fast it comes in. So what do you need to know? And obviously this is the huge message from heaven that you are becoming stronger. So I feel when you receive all these signs and visions, it's when you need more strength, or when you need more faith or more trust, or it buoys your faith in some way. It makes you stronger. So you've got, rereading messages. So I feel your person is also rereading messages, things that you've perhaps communicated to each other in the past. And you've also got astral travel. And you may be rereading these signs because you're starting to realize more and more things about them. But it's also showing you the astral travel is strong, so you're connecting more in the 5D. You may be going places in dreams as well. So in dreams, you may be visiting other realms. And you've got marriage there. You may be receiving signs about marriage, commitment, the future. So you're being shown that this is all happening because you're gaining more spiritual strength. You're stepping more into the alignment or attunement, they're saying, and more in alignment with your truth and your power. You're learning how to move beyond the ego. So you're releasing the ego more and more. You're becoming stronger, more spiritual, more psychic. I hope that helps, okay? I have lost my chat, as I said. I've got it on here, but let me just put it on my phone because I don't want to, lose any donations or get into a mess with anything. So let me just bring up the chat on here as well. Give me a second, guys. So let me just turn my sound down. There we are. Because sometimes I'll lose donations on here as well, you see. So I'm just going to keep that there. Okay. So we've got Christine, thank you for the donation. Archangel Michael, have I seen the signs as to go ahead, take my mental health state boards? Okay, so what's the message coming through from Archangel Michael regarding your question? What do you need to know regarding your question? First of all, you're on the right path, okay? So whatever it is you're asking about is the right thing to do. You're on the right path and you're watched over by the angels. Because this is your children, this is God, this is Archangel Michael watching over you. Okay, so you're on the right path. I feel it is the right thing to do. So yes, you're saying, am I seeing the signs? Yes. To go ahead, yes, you're on the right path. It's the right thing to do. I feel this is a complete confirmation that it's a yes. You're being watched over. You are watched over every step of the way. And he's with you. And he's showing you that. So it's a very quick answer there. Okay, that you're on the right path. You may even see 717. I hope that helps, okay? Laurie Wu, thank you for the donation. Message from David and the angels and his feelings about me. So what's the message? Straight out here, you've got, he wants to show you off in his will. That's what he wants to do. And I feel he's been telling you that in the telepathic realms. He's been telling you that perhaps through dreams or signs or synchronicities. It's going to happen within 6 months. You both learn your required lessons until then. So within 6 months, something's coming, but you're both learning lessons now. So you've got a timeline there within 6 months. Okay, so that may help you to relax about something that you're worrying about or stressing over. He's finding the strength between now and then to move forward. Do I have what it takes? Am I strong enough to be in union? Am I strong enough to be with you in this way? So between now and August especially, we've got within 6 months, May, June, July, August, September, October. So something's happening between now and October. I hope that helps, okay? Goddess, thank you for the donation. Any message from my twin today? So what's the message from your twin today? We've got clarity. Your twin is gaining clarity and your senses will be alert. So you're going to feel this in your body that something's shifting. He's understanding something in a very high way, in a much deeper way. And I feel we've got 2 and 18 because I'm feeling 18 weeks from February. So if we do like 4, 8, 12, 16, 18. So say February, March, April, May, June. Again, it's between now and June. He's gaining clarity and your senses are going to be on alert to this because there's big shifts coming in between now and then. So what else is going on you need to know? So we've got union. Okay, union. Let's see what the other cards are. Communication and updating social media. So there could be some updating of social media going on that point you in the direction of this. You could even be updating your social media within 6 months. That's what they're saying as well about being in union or something. When you update your social media to be in a relationship or a different relationship status, that's what they're showing me in my mind. So it's going to be a different social media status within 6 months. And I feel this is connected with you. So you may in a relationship or you may change something about that. But you've got union coming in and communication. So this is what's happening. And your twin is gaining clarity about how to communicate with you, that they want to be in union. So obviously union is to be in a relationship. It's not that they're going to say, oh, we're going to be in union. Your person will say, I want a relationship with you, and this is what they're going to communicate. So there's going to be something updated on social media. This could also be something you see that shows you a sign or synchronicity about union or communication coming in. You could see bees, you could see a stag, you could see other signs. But the message I need to share with you is, within 6 months, you're going to update your social media profile about your commitment status. I hope that helps, okay? CC Lynn, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, how does my love feel today? The feeling of missing him is heavy. Okay, and he'll be feeling that, obviously it's mirrored, he'll be feeling that way. Yeah, he's missing you, something is missing. So, he's miserable without you. 4 of Cups, miserable, fed up, frustrated, stressed out, feeling your energy there and not being able to have you is driving him crazy. And he's finding the strength to move forward, to have what it takes. So again, he needs to find that strength to not only make changes, but to show up for you the right way. And that's why you're feeling all the energy, because you're feeling what he's feeling. This is his energy, not your energy you're connecting with. So we've got, intuition is needed. So it's so important right now you trust in your intuition, what you feel and know, which keeps you strong. But he is also listening to his intuition, because he knows he needs to follow his truth and move towards you. So and that's going to move things forward within the next 8 weeks, especially between now and August, something big happening. So this is showing you he's coming. He is on his way. He is going to do what he needs to do. He is listening to his intuition. He knows it. And you've got to have faith in that. I hope that helps, okay? And we've got Ortigal, thank you for the donation. I'm in no contact with my DM. Is there any love potentials in my future? Okay, so what do you need to know, first of all? You've got to trust the process. It feels like it's not really about there being any other love potentials. You could easily go out and find someone right now, but it doesn't mean you're going to end up with that person, because you're truly meant to be with your divine masculine. So it's just opening another can of worms, or, spending time with someone when you're going to end it anyway to be with your twin. Now, I'm not saying don't go with anyone else, but the angel's saying you've got to trust the process. That's why many divine families are single, because we know what we deserve and we don't feel we want to explore anything else because of that. Well, what's the point when we're going to end up with a twin anyway? So I'm not saying there isn't any potential there. It's just the angel saying what you're learning is to trust the process and to understand your journey is in divine timing. So to answer your question, is there any love potentials in the future? So you could make that decision, but again, it wouldn't be long term if you did get involved with anyone, because you're meant to be with your twin flame. So I see you meant to be with your masculine in the future, and if you make a decision to move into something else, it wouldn't sabotage anything, because everything happens in divine timing. There would be lessons there to learn. However, what I feel is that you would be delaying the inevitable with your twin. Does that make sense? It's like this. That's why, because this way round means eventual positive outcome, which means you're going to end up with your twin. I feel if you make the decision to find someone else, it's going to cause a delay, or there's going to be, it wouldn't work. So, and honestly, I'm all for relationships and love. If there's someone out there, go on a date and date someone. But the angels are saying it's like, it would just make you feel trapped, really. Because right now you may feel trapped in this situation you're in, or you may feel like, is it ever going to happen? Or there may be fear there. Your mind may be creating fear and worry about the future and what's coming in for you. But you have to make a decision to know. When you trust the process, you know where you're going to end up. So I don't see any love potentials at the moment, but that's obviously your choice anyway. But I feel I'll see you with your twin in divine timing, and you will reconnect as well. So if you're in no contact, you will reconnect, because it just disconnected and reconnected there. So I feel trusting the process is more important than trying to perhaps manifest a new love, because you're meant to be with your twin. I hope that helps, okay? I'm sorry if it's not what you want to hear, but it's the truth, Priyanka, thank you for the donation. Hey Liz, any message from Vivek? So what does Vivek want you to know today? What does Vivek want you to know? We've got you are the Empress. Your divine grace enchants me. So your person knows who you are. And I feel they do get a little bit jealous as well, wondering what you're doing, who you're with, finding the strength to move towards you, may not feel strong enough to be with you yet because you're the Empress. So this person needs to match your energy and your light. This person sees you a little bit of out of their league. You know, they put you on a pedestal. Yeah, you're their dream come true, their wish fulfillment. So are you too good to be true? Can I fulfill your dreams as well? So I definitely feel there's some fear about being good enough for you there because you are their dream. Yeah, and they may be attached to something they need to release as well. There may be a need to release the past or move on from a karmic cycle. Yet they are totally attracted to you. They just need time to heal that. So they just need a bit more time, that's all. And I feel this is definitely moving forward. I hope that helps, okay? Ashita, thank you for the donation. I'm not in contact with my DM. Is my journey with him coming to a halt, or is a potential love interest coming through? So, well, this is the thing. Just because you're not in contact doesn't mean it's over. It's just beginning. It just means the separation is a preparation, that's all. It's about being okay with the process. Your twin is just learning lessons right now, that's all. And so are you. So it's not over. You're just learning lessons. You'll come back together in divine timing. So again, same message really as I've just kind of done. You're meant to be with your masculine. He's just learning lessons right now. So the way is being made for this connection, and the power is inside of you to handle it. You don't need to be in a relationship right now. You need to get the relationship right with self and source. The way is being made for contact to resume with your person and for you to be together in divine timing. That's what you need to know, okay? Judy, thank you for the donation. Morning, Liz. Any messages from my DM? He seemed so grumpy yesterday and calmer, but a bit in his head today. So remember, you're being protected when he's in their energy. So it's like he's saying, let's live in the moment there. So I feel he's stressed out when he starts thinking about the future or going over the past. You know, he puts pressure on his own mind. So he's trying to be more in the moment. He may well have been putting water on his face, or, you know, trying to wake himself up to this. He wants to explore the connection, and that's good news. Okay, he wants to explore everything with you. He feels all this passion and desire for you, and that makes him frustrated. But the thing that he worries about is being good enough for you, or being able to provide. You know, being able to show up the right way. And he starts stressing about the future and panicking. He goes into his own head. So it's like he's trying to bring himself back into the moment. So the message is, let's live in the moment. It's like he's saying, can we just be in the here and now? Can we just live for this moment, not stress about the future or what is going to happen? Because I feel that's what worries him. If you start talking about plans or anything like that, he starts getting all panicky. So, and again, you're manifesting. You know, you're manifesting what you want. He just doesn't feel good enough. That's all it is. He worries he's not going to be good enough to give you everything that you want. So this is silent manifestation for you. Focus on the silent manifestation. Okay, because it's going to come into fruition. It's like he knows he wants to give everything to you. He just worries he can't. And that puts him into fear, and that stresses him out. He gets moody and grumpy and all that. So you've got to let him work through these emotions, these moods, not take anything personally, and allow things to unfold naturally. Be more in the present moment, in the here and now. I hope that helps, okay? Varsha, thank you for the donation. GD's current feelings, does he have a romantic partner? So what's he feeling, okay? What's he feeling? He's feeling passion and desire for you, okay? Does he have a romantic partner? No, he feels like he's trapped in something, and he needs to make a decision to pursue this with you. So if he is in a romantic situation, then he feels trapped in that, but I'm not feeling that. I feel it's more he's got to make a decision to move out of his own head and make that decision to be able to pursue you because he wants to. So the passion and the love is all there for you. I feel this is you doubting things, perhaps thinking, well, if he isn't showing up for me, is there someone else? So I feel that's your own fear and worry. He's being guided to move towards you. He knows what he needs to do. He's got to make some decisions to be able to pursue you in a passionate, loving way. He's just got to get out of his own head first. So he is making decisions. So you may be having tooth pain. He knows what he needs to do. You just have to have faith in when he's going to do it. So what's the energy? Yeah, releasing fear. He's releasing fear right now to be able to take guided action, which is towards you. So I'm not feeling anyone else around him. I feel he's trapped in fear. Yeah, he's drowning his sorrows. He's feeling sorry for himself a little bit. To become the Emperor, he needs to step up into his Emperor energy. You inspire great things in him. So don't go into your own ego thinking there's someone else because he isn't showing up. Remember, you're learning to fill up your own cup right now and give back to yourself. I hope that helps, okay? Raluca, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. Good morning, Liz. I'm releasing all the fears that came from the interaction with my twin, and I'm feeling my body relaxing. Can I have a message from my twin? Thank you. Wish you a lovely day. Thank you. So, yeah, we've got the Ace of Swords. Again, decisions. He's saying I have a lot on my mind. So he's overthinking everything. He's having sleepless nights. He's stressing out a lot. He's got to make a decision. So remember, when you're not together, you're being protected, and that's what you're being reminded of. He's got to find his own way, which is what I feel he's doing between now and September. So the energy that's coming through for the connection is alignment. It's all moving into alignment, and you're recognizing more and more that you can't be together properly until you're in alignment with each other. And when he's in his own head and he's stressing out, then he's not in the right energy to be around you anyway. So, and this is about you also taking down your walls and not being prickly with him, or, you know, relaxing about things as well. Because sometimes you go into your own fear and pain, and that makes you a bit defensive. No one's going to rob you of your happiness. You know now that you're following your own truth. So this is you being very strong, wise, and independent. So what's the guidance for you? Jesus with you. So you know you're calling on Jesus constantly. He's with you. Go out in nature and you'll feel Jesus with you as well. And use your voice for the highest good of all, which means there may be a mission you have right now to share a message with the world. Okay, so you may have something you want to share on social media, or maybe you want to talk about something. You have a message to use, to share. And I talked about that in also, I think it was in today's angel reading. But your voice for the highest good also means make sure you're speaking words of love, not fear. Make sure when you are communicating in a loving way. In a way that's compassionate and kind and gentle, not fear-based or blaming anyone or anything. And this also you forgiving the past, because Jesus is helping you to forgive, heal, and let go. So I want to pull you a Jesus card because he's with you. So what's the message from Jesus? He's saying whatever you do, when you do it with God in heaven, you are the same as my brother, sister, and mother. So really what he's saying to you is, you're my sister. You know, you're like my sister. And I'm with you constantly because you're doing the will of the Father in heaven, which is about being kind, gentle, and loving. And whatever you ask, remember, in prayer is given to you. So you're a righteous person, you're doing the right thing. It's like Jesus saying, I am with you, you're my sister. And that's a good thing to know, because you know you're going to the right place. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Naya, thank you for the donation. Message about my twin flame journey in my DM, please. So what do you need to know about your journey right now? You've got playfulness from the dolphins and you've got the eagle. So it may feel blocked right now or stuck, but he is coming. Okay, your twin is coming to you, just not quite yet. They're dealing with some stress and some kind of, you know, heavy energy that needs to be released, and then they're going to be coming. So you may see eagles sitting down, about to take off. So I feel you are going to see the eagle as a sign your person is coming to you, or your journey's moving forward. It just may be slightly delayed because they need to lighten the load, or something needs to be released. There's a burden that's being carried around right now. So we've got playfulness there. So make things more playful in your own life as well. Lighten the load, give any concerns to heaven, give any worries to God, you know, pray about things that are going on, and then you'll feel lighter, and that's going to move things forward. So I feel the message is your DM is coming. He's just dealing with some heavy energy first. He doesn't want to come to you in this heavy energy. So, yeah, healing is needed. And a karmic ending is taking place. So it could be a karmic situation that's causing all this stress. And once that is ended and dealt with, there obviously needs to be a healing around that. Then it's going to be a lighter energy for you guys to have fun and come together and spend time together. So you're being protected right now from any stress. That's what you're being guided to know. So what does your DM want you to know? Yeah, I'm going to return to you someday because you feel like home to me. So you're learning patience right now. So you may have felt like since January to April, you've had to deal with a lot. And you may have found that you've learned patience. And it's paying off because between now and October, this is a coming together. You feel like home to me. So definitely feel between now and October you're coming together. You may have felt your patience tested, especially between January and April, but it's showing you that between April and October especially, things are shifting. I hope that helps, okay? Varsha, thank you for the donation. Is GD loyal to me and who has to take the next action? Okay, well, I feel you know that he's got to take the next action. So he's having sleepless nights. I don't feel he's with anyone else. Again, it's like your other question came through. You know, has he seen anyone? And I don't feel he's in a position to see anyone. He's dealing with struggle here. This is why it's up to him to move forward to you, because the energy's in right now. He's not ready to give you anything because he's too stressed out. So I feel he's restless. I do feel he's thinking about reaching out and coming forward to you at night. And that's keeping him up at night as well. But he's dealing with some stress. You're being asked to be patient. Again, these cards, and they came out of two separate places. Okay, he's saying, I will return to you because you feel like home to me. So he's going to come to you. He needs to come to you. And what you're being guided to do is lighten the load, be more at peace with your journey right now, and focus on being yourself. Okay, yeah, because you're coming into awareness. Connect with him in the 5D. He doesn't need to be all about the physical interaction. You connect in the 5D. So the 5D is where you're going to receive the awareness or the validation that you need of his loyalty or the fact that he loves you or anything else. Because he does. He's just in pain. He's going through sleepless nights, struggle, worry. He's dealing with fear and fear of abandonment as well, which is also holding him back. I hope that helps, okay? Maxine, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, message please from my DM. So what's going on with Blue Sky? You need to be patient, honey. I'm not near your donation yet, okay? I'm on Maxine at the moment. So what's the message from Maxine? We got Two of Cups coming through. So how your masculine is feeling about you is the love. The Two of Cups is the magic of the connection, the power of it, the intensity. And he said, I'm feeling love for you and from you. So I feel you've been sending love to him and he's been feeling it and sending it back. So you're going to sense the love. So he's feeling very in tune with you. He feels like you are the perfect match for him. He feels that you have the perfect connection. And it can get very overwhelming. Okay, so what's the energy between you right now? Yeah, updating social media. We've got union. A karmic ending is taking place. So there may need to be some kind of karmic ending to move you towards union, because I definitely feel he feels the connection with you. So something has been released from the past, a situation, and that you may get wind of that through social media. You may update your social media, so that's how you find out that karmic ending has happened, and then you're going to move into union. But your person sees only you in their mind. It's like when they think about the future, there's only you there. Your person knows full well that you're the person they're going to be with for the rest of their life. That's what they want. So the dolphins are reminding you to be playful, to lighten the load, to give any fear to heaven in exchange for peace, and to be more playful. And with you, it's playful. It's cosmic. It's like a dance between the two of you. And I feel you may have been seeing each other in dreams in that way. Just check no other cards came. It felt like another card come out, but it didn't. You may also be having some feet issues, toe issues, feet. It's connected with minor fears around the future. And you've got use your voice for the highest good of all. So you may be sharing messages right now, okay, for the highest good of all. So again, using your voice in that way is about being kind, gentle, loving, making sure you are speaking words that serve the connection and serve you, because your words have power to manifest. But also you may have a message you want to share with the world as well. I hope that helps, okay? Ram, thank you for the donation. Great to see you. I've been having mood swings in a dream about her trying hard to get my attention messages. Well, obviously you're having mood swings because she is having them too. You're mirroring in that way. So there's a completion coming in here. So something is about to shift. So this could well be the end of separation or the end of the cycle the way it's been. We've got updating social media coming through a lot in this live. Okay, a karmic ending is taking place. So if she's been around anyone karmic, anyone that you've seen as toxic or someone who's been affecting her in a negative way, that's going to end. And there may be an update coming through on social media about that, okay, or some kind of change. So be aware of your social media. Now, what I'm feeling here as well is she may have been trying to get your attention through social media, because that may be a way of saying what's going on with her in some way. So if you've seen any updates on social media, that's the reason why. Let's see what she wants to say to you. What does she want to say? I haven't let you go. Okay, she's in her head. Look at that. There's a lot of healing taking place, especially around the heart. As well, the root chakra as well. They give me the root and the heart chakra there. Okay, to move forward. So prickly energy. so she can release this kind of fear of opening up and being vulnerable. So I definitely feel she wants to be vulnerable with you. Archangel Raphael is around her healing. So she's been through anything physically as well. I feel that's getting better. They give me headaches. So she may have had head tension, headaches, head pressure. Yeah, she wants to come in flirting for union. And we've got arguing. So anything that's caused an argument between you is going to go. It's going to become more flirty, flighty. They give me more light-hearted to move towards union. So I feel the union card has come out to remind you this is where it's heading. And that you are going to be together in that way. But it needs to move from like an arguing to a flirty energy, from heavy energy to light energy. And I feel that's what your dream was about. I hope that helps, okay? Blue Sky, thank you for the donation. Thank you for being patient with me. Going through a lot, need to know what is my path, okay? So let's see what the angels want to say to you right now. What's your path? Well, wherever you are right now, whatever's going on is part of your path. You're going through a lot to learn and grow, to find strength and understanding and to recognize who you are as a spiritual being having a human experience. So in the near future, something's going to shift here in the near future, okay? So what's the message coming through from the angels? I'm going to bring the healing with the angels in. So in the near future, something is shifting. Now this can be as quickly as now when you realize I am okay and everything's going to be okay. Make sure you're looking after your body right now. So you may be going through things in your physical body, okay, things that have been hurting your body. So you may have been feeling like you've got no energy or you're tired or drained, or maybe you're going through something physically. Music will help. Listening to music can uplift you. It can make you feel better. You know, is the music you're listening to helping you right now or hindering you? Because it's like words. Words can help or hinder. So for example, if you listen to a song that's very negative or makes you upset, it's going to put you into a negative energy. If you listen to music that's uplifting and it makes you feel better, it's going to be good for your body and your mind. So I feel if you use music, it will assist you. Listen to perhaps your favourite song, or great song is Rise by Katy Perry or Love My Life by Robbie Williams, because that's got affirmations in. Things that uplift you instead of listening to things that cause you problems. And I feel that what they need you to know is if you've been going through anything in your physical body, if you listen to high vibrational music, it will help. What else do your angels want you to know? And music could be part of your life path as well. So Layla's saying spend time alone. It's needed. And this may be why you feel like you've been through a lot. Maybe you feel alone. So this time has been needed to reconnect with yourself. So spend time alone in nature, okay, so go outdoors in nature, meditate about your desires and intentions, and the angels will help you. And they're going to help you by changing your outlook, giving you a fresh perspective, a positive perspective, to see things in a higher way, because you're preparing for the next chapter of your life here. So the angels say we're leading you towards the answer to your prayers. Please listen to and follow the steps they are communicating through your intuition, thoughts and dreams. So you're going to be shown what your path is through your thoughts, your intuition, your dreams. So it's not my job to tell you, it's your job to discover it. Through reconnecting with yourself and knowing that everything is happening for a reason and that you are loved and protected and you are safe. And it's about working as a team with the angels. So not just about being in a relationship or having people around you who can help you. It's about finding that support from up above. So you're going to be guided. So make the decision today and say, I choose peace. I choose to know that everything I've been through has made me who I am. It's made me stronger, wiser, and more in touch with myself. And now I'm going to look at this differently and move ahead. So let's get you one more card. What else do you need to know? Yeah, ask Archangel Raphael to heal you. So you've definitely been going through some physical things. Okay, whether it's been emotions that have been affecting you physically, or you've been through something physical. Yeah, diagnosis, it's stress related. So whatever it is you've been going through, it's all stress related. And that means you have the ability to heal it through releasing that stress to heaven. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Pinky, thank you for the donation. B's current feelings for me, what's coming for us? So what's his feelings? Jumping straight out, he's watching you. I watch you when no one is looking, because he may not be communicating right now or opening up, but he is watching you. He's got his eye on you. So he's watching your social media, or he's checking you out online somehow. Giving me fear, he's saying, I haven't let you go. So he hasn't let you go. He's watching you. Even if he's not opening up or communicating, he is still thinking about you. He's still obsessing about you because he's watching you on social media. And he's dealing with his stuff, but you're also dealing with your stuff. So you're dealing with your stuff right now. So this is reminding you as well that you're going through your own lessons right now. You're dealing with your own things. He's dealing with his things. You're dealing with your things as well. So what's coming in for you? More confidence, love messages. Things are going to shift forward from the end of April. He is going to come back and you're going to reunite. So I do feel there's going to be contact soon, or contact that's more loving. There is some fear still though, and sleepless nights and worry. And this may be about you. You may be the one experiencing this. It may be mirrored as well. So let go and breathe, because communication is coming. After April, something is coming here. The Ace of Pentacles is a very powerful sign. It's also a sign of what's coming in for you between December this year and April next year, which could be a timeline for your union. Okay, but the angel's saying if you be confident and have faith, things are going to move forward the right way. I hope that helps, okay? Arlena, thank you for joining the angel family, honey. Welcome, welcome. So you get access to, as a member, 3 extra videos 3 times a week and all the behind the scenes things that go on as well. So thank you for joining. Elizabeth Huber, thank you for the donation. Good morning, Liz. What's the message of the day? Okay, what's the message of the day for you? I love that, message of the day. Great. What's the message of the day for you from the angels? There's always a reason. There's always a reason why things are happening the way they are, or whatever's going on today. There's a reason for it. So that's what you need to know. There's always a reason. And this one's moving as well. Time to make a decision. So there's always a reason why you may need to make a decision, or why they may be taking time making a decision. And prosperity is all around you right now. So prosperity, things to be grateful for. Look around you, all the wonder and magic in life. You may be seeing squirrels as well. That's not a squirrel, but they showed it me as one. I mean, this morning when I got up, I was eating, not when I was eating my breakfast, when I was having my dinner, and what am I talking about? Start again. When I was having my cup of tea this morning, there was a squirrel all over up the tree and running through the bush, and it was so fast. And I was sitting there thinking, wow, I've just got up and it's already doing what it needs to do. So I feel you may see squirrels reminding you that you're gathering everything you need. There's a reason for everything. I hope that helps, okay? I keep going because my chat keeps stopping on my phone, and I keep going to push it up, and I keep going to the next thing like that, which I don't mean to do. So really there's no point in me having this on anyway. So Patricia Bazzari, thank you for the donation. I feel he wants to say something more. Okay, what else does he want to say? Okay, and that's really the need for you to want to know more. Our time apart is necessary for our future together, which is really what we spoke about in the other message. So that's what he wants you to know. This time apart is needed. So I can only give you the message that's coming through for the day, or it's not like I can create more messages. That's what he wants you to know. I hope that helps, okay? Marezo, thank you for the donation. Hi, dear Liz, spirit guidance about specific relationships. I'll see what you need to know about a specific relationship. You've got the hour, you're learning lessons. And what you really need to know about relationships are, they are all lessons. Lessons. Relationships happen to bring in lessons. That's how we learn, through the relationships we have and the people we spend time with and what we go through. So the message you need to hear is number at 21 as well, which means it's happening. So whatever it is you are thinking about specifically in a relationship, it is happening. And whatever you're going through is happening to receive much needed lessons that grow your soul. And you may see the owl because you're being reminded in the dark times, that's when you learn and grow, you overcome fear. I hope that helps, okay? Jennifer, thank you for the donation. Message from Kay is moved to another building at work. So what does Kay want you to know? What's going on with you and Kay? So astral travel. So he's been coming to you in an astral way. So you're connecting not just in the physical, but in other ways, okay? And he's dealing with his stuff right now. So he's got stuff going on. This could be a move that you've said he's moving to another building. But I feel he's coming to you through astral realm. So he's dreaming about you. You're being reminded of him, and he's being reminded of you. So something is in the way, and that could be that move. But it's not stopping you from spending time together because you're connecting through the astral realms. And he may feel trapped in his situation. That may be where there's a move. So the move is happening because he's felt trapped, or maybe he's felt pushed into something to make that move, and that's currently in the way. So he may not like the fact that that's happened, but again, remember this, everything happens for a reason. So if he's been taken out of your energy, even though he's coming to you in the astral realms, it could be because of what's being prepared with Adam. So you have to remember, like we've just shared that message, everything happens for a reason. So the message for you is balance and justice for the highest good of all concerned. So whatever's going on is happening for the highest good. And that's what you're being reminded. I hope that helps, okay? Mr. Fat, thank you for the donation. What's going on with Ayush? What's going on with Ayush? What's going on with Ayush? Something is in the way, okay? And he wants to build a life with you. So he does want to build a life with you, but something is currently in the way. This could be a karmic situation that needs to be released, okay? But he does want to build a life with you. And this is about you enjoying you right now. So the message for you is keep doing you. Keep being yourself. Enjoy your own company right now. Enjoy the time you've got to be you. Because when you're in a relationship, that time won't be the same. Okay, so the more self-love you have, the more self-care you give to yourself, the more you enjoy spending time with you, the quicker things will manifest for you. Because he does want to build a life with you, and that's what he's thinking about and focusing on. There's just something currently in the way that needs to be dealt with. And that can also be causing the separation. So the message for you right now is live your best life. Focus on being you. And focus on gratitude and success and your career and everything else. And allow the journey to unfold naturally. That's the message for you, okay? What else do you need to know? Yeah, trust what you feel. Trust what you feel. So you're going to be feeling his energy. You're going to feel what he feels. You're being guided to trust in that, okay? Very quick, precise messages coming through today, I feel. Like clear clarity. Like no prolonged messages, like very quick messages. Laurie Wu, thank you for the donation. When will I stop feeling sick and finances improve? Well, you may be feeling sick about your finances. It's stress related, remember. So the quicker you release stress, the quicker you'll feel better. It's stress related. That's what the angels are saying to you. So let's see. So Raphael is saying, you've got to find peace and you need a time out. So you need a time out. So stop worrying about it and find peace, and then you'll feel better. So you've got to give it to heaven. So first of all, ask yourself the question, why am I stressing about it? Why aren't I praying about it? And then why aren't I trusting the universe to sort it out for me? So Archangel Ariel is saying, you've got to know it's already yours. Abundance and financial flow is all about mindset. If you believe you'll have it, then you will. So you're obviously in fear, or you're worrying about something you don't need to be worried about. Instead, you need to be acting as if you've already got it now. And growth. It's all part of your growth. You're going through all of this because it's how you grow. So it's also a form of ascension. So everything you go through has value, including financial loss or change. So if you recognise you're going through this for a reason, you'll find peace with it. Pray about it, which brings in peace, and then you'll feel better. But the quicker you let go of the stress, the quicker things will improve. I hope that helps, okay? My voice is going a little bit. We've got Red Flower, thank you for the donation. Good morning, Liz. Any love messages from Elle after I came back from my few days off out of town on Sunday? So what does Elle want to say? Elle's been really missing you, okay? Drowning the sorrows. Now, they may not have been physically drinking. I feel they may have done. But sitting around wallowing a little bit. Because you've been having a good time. You know, you've been having your days off, relaxing, resting. He's been in misery. So he's been wondering what you're doing, a bit curious about you, overthinking, but he's stressed out, okay? So he's stressed out right now. And he wants to make a change. He wants to move forward. He wants to take action. And I feel that's also something he's thinking about and contemplating. So what's the message from the angels? Yeah, recovery from a loss. So things are going to start improving, and the fear is only real in your mind. So right now, this is what he's dealing with. Okay, sitting around, okay, drowning his sorrows, wallowing. The fear is only real in his mind, though. It's not real. So stressy, maybe worrying about what you're doing or who you're with. And there's going to be recovery from that loss. So I feel this about coming back together. What else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? Yeah, he's saying you feel like home to me. I don't want you to have attention from other people. So I feel he's been worrying about what you've been doing or who you've been spending time with. And he may have had a dream about that. So he may have had like a vivid dream, like a nightmare, where you've been giving your attention to others and he hasn't liked that, and that's woke him up. And that's put him into stress because you feel like home. And he wants you to know that. So I feel that there's going to be a communication coming in. When's he going to communicate? When's he going to communicate? He's going to fight for this between now and July. So I feel he's going to come forward between now and July because he doesn't want you with anyone else. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? Kimberly, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, looking fresh and beautiful, thank you. What does Freddie want to say to me right now? What does Freddie want to say to you? Straight out. I feel trapped. He feels trapped in his situation, his circumstances. He's drowning his sorrows because of that. So he's feeling very stressed out. Now, what I'm connecting with here is he's been in a situation that he's felt stressed out about. And he's been dealing with the pain of that since August time. So I'm getting August to May as a timeline where he's coming out of this depression or this stress energy he's been in. So whenever he's been stuck in, whether it's been another situation or issues with money or just dealing with his own stuff, whatever it is, May is going to be a turning point. Okay, he's been learning so many things, not only through the connection with you, but in his own life. And he's had amazing, intense ups and downs. And when I say amazing, I mean like they've been super intense, they've been really painful, but they've also been bringing in epiphanies and awareness. So I feel over the last, these many months, August to May, he's been going through huge, dramatic spiritual awakening, like a dark night of the soul. And he's still feeling emotional now. So I feel this is continuing until the end of May. So what else do you need to know? So it's like he's letting you know what he's been going through. Yeah, karmic cycle is ending. So this karmic cycle is whatever he's been dealing with between August and May. I know we're in April, we're nearly in May. So he's coming out the other side of that. And you're both missing each other. So he wants you to know he's missing you as much as you're missing him, or you're both thinking of each other. He's just got to get out of this karmic cycle. Yeah, he's been coming into awareness of everything. You may have been seeing 1111. You may have been seeing that number 2. And there's been lots of 5D awareness. So the 5D awareness I'm connecting with this moose here is about the understanding, the epiphanies, the aha moments, the way he's been working things out. And you may have had many astral encounters, dreams, lucid dreams. You may have been connecting in the 5D. It's like maybe the 5D connection has seemed a lot stronger than the physical connection, and there is a reason for that. Okay, so what's the next step? So what else is going on? Yeah, completing this cycle, so he's able to take your cup of love, because he hasn't been able to take this cup of love. So what I'm feeling here is this cycle is complete, and I'm talking about whatever this is. Something is ending between August and May. Okay, I'm not necessarily saying it's a physical thing. It could be, but it could be like a mental state of mind, like a emotional state of mind. He's been going through this. Could be the end of this aha moment period of time, this dark night of the soul, and he's still dealing with that now. So it's like what you need to know in April moving into May is that he is still dealing with this right now. He's still not ready to take your cup, but he is going to be. So something big and powerful that's been happening over the last however many months, okay? So what's the angel guidance for you? Yeah, don't let other people have power over you. So remember, you have the power in this situation right now. I hope that helps, okay? Yashi, thank you for the donations. I feel that the karmic situation is over. Can I get any message from him regarding this? Okay, so is the karmic situation over? Okay, he's struggling to let it go. There's conflict there that he wants to. What you're feeling is that he wants out. However, he isn't yet. Okay, he's got to let go of it still. So I do still feel it's there, okay, throughout May. And then it may well be released after. He wants to let it go now, but he can't for whatever reason. And there's conflict there. They may be arguing. He may be arguing with himself, in that intense battle with his own mind. But he definitely wants to let this go. But I don't feel he has let it go yet. But what you're picking up on is the fact that he wants to. So I don't feel he wants to hurt anyone, okay? Really, he's hurting himself, isn't he? So he's finding the strength right now to make this change, to speak his truth. So everything's on the right path. That's what you need to know. So what else does he want you to know? He's saying, he's apologising for shutting you out. And I do feel that he will be shutting you out in May because there's conflict there. But remember, it's a protection. So the green energy there is healing. He's going through a healing right now. He's saying you're worth the fight. So he knows that. He's going to fight for you. And he's saying we are on the same page. So I feel that's come through to say you know exactly what he is experiencing and feeling and thinking. So just have faith. May might be a tough one, but it will be worth it because it's worth the fight, okay? And then you're saying collective message from the book for everyone. Do you mean this book, honey? Do you mean, and then I'm going to do Micah, obviously. I'm just doing Yashi because the 2 donations are consecutive there. Do you mean this book then? So I'm looking up there, down here. Yes, okay. So let's do a message then for this is for everyone. What do we need to know on this day? Thank you. So we've got Archangel Gabriel coming through today, saying your desires are a lovely reflection of how much you want to serve humanity with the gift of who you are. Because obviously you were filled with love. You want love in your life. You want to operate through love. You want to be kind and loving. You want to love your job. You want to help. So set yourself free by diving into these creations. And that can be visualization, focusing on your passions, your dreams, focusing on service, the things you enjoy. They will bring connection points to those who are waiting for that, which means the right people will hear your messages or be guided to your YouTube channel or your social media, or the right people will be guided to you for a healing service or whatever it is. We support you, the angels, we support you in this and are delighted to energize your creations with light, blessings and love from all of the angelic realm. So you're being naturally guided towards your passions and your dreams, towards your purpose and your mission. And Archangel Gabriel is reminding you to write things down, maybe take notes, things that are coming into your mind, things that inspire you, like brainstorming ideas or when you get an idea that you can work on. So you're definitely being guided right now to work on your creative goals and passions. So because Gabriel's come through, I'm going to bring in Gabriel's deck as well. So what else do we need to know creatively? Speeches and speaking. So this could be about sharing your message. You have an important message to deliver that can help others. So whether that's through a platform like YouTube or TikTok or Instagram or Facebook, or forgive me, release fear around doing this, or maybe you give an important message to someone in your life, like a family member, a friend, or even an important message towards your twin. But it's about making sure you are speaking words of love, not fear. Because you speak things into existence, remember. Your tongue has the power to harm or heal your life and the lives of others. So be very kind and loving with your words. I hope that helps, okay? Micah, thank you for the donation. How is P? A message, thoughts and feelings when no contact. So what does P want you to know? What's he dealing with? Where did that go? Okay, card flew out and it's disappeared. Okay, bear with me a second. I'll try and find it. Okay, so you may feel like he's disappeared on you. Okay, yeah, because he can't give equally. So the reason he's disappeared or there's no contact is because he can't give equally to you and he wants to, and it makes him mad. Okay, so what he wants you to know is he wants to be able to give equally to the connection. Okay, so what else is going on? Yeah, he's communicating with you right now through telepathy. So you are communicating. And he's telling you a karmic cycle is ending. So for whatever reason he can't give you what he wants to give you, that's going to end. He's dealing with that right now. That could be a karmic relationship or something else. But he's saying, I want to end the things I need to end that stop me from being all in with you. And he's communicating that to you through telepathy. So he's battling his demons because he wants to come forward to kiss and make up. He wants to. And this is something he's planning on doing between now and June. So I feel like he may have been going through some kind of battle within from January to May. Because he sees you in his future. He knows you're in his future, okay? There could be a child involved in this, but the pregnancy is more about a rebirth. And you may see sunflowers as well, which is a sign of growth. But he wants to kiss and make up, which he will do. So you're definitely going to get back together in reunion. And you are going to end up together in the future. Okay, because he sees you as his future. He's just battling his demons now. So you may find this continues, this kind of no contact continues throughout May, and then you come back into contact in June. but he's already communicating through telepathy. They give me a block there. I hope that helps, okay? Palami, you're not going to lose your friend, okay? You just need a bit of time. Just go back and listen to your message that I did for you earlier. Okay, you're not going to, that's your own fee. You've got to let go of that, okay? Honey Yates, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, I'm unsure if I'm going mad. You're not going mad, okay? It may feel that way, you're not. We've all felt that way. I've only told 2 pals about this constant pull towards him. He's with someone. Well, first of all, people outside of the twin flame journey don't get it. Okay, they don't understand it. They'll perhaps make you feel like you're going mad or say things, not intentionally meaning to make you feel crazy, but, they may see things that make you go into your logic. And this journey isn't about logic. It's about the heart. It's about love. It's about the soul. Okay, so that's why be very careful who you talk to about this journey, because not everyone's going to understand or want what's best for you. People outside the journey find it very quick to say there's plenty more fish in the sea, or this will just cause you more pain or whatever, because they don't understand the relationship dynamic. So I've only told 2 pals about the constant pull towards him. He's with someone. I see him everywhere, unsure if I messaged first, but I did 2 years ago and he ghosted. So obviously 2 years ago, he wasn't ready. If you're feeling a pull to reach out, then obviously do what you feel guided to do. But don't panic if you don't receive a response, because it's just showing you it's not the right time, or he's processing something. So what do you need to know? So he does want to take action, but it's still delayed. Okay, so progress is still delayed right now, which means your journey, remember, is in divine timing. So if you reach out, he may not respond at this point, okay? Doesn't mean you go mad or there's anything wrong. He's in a situation, he's with someone, so clearly he's got to deal with that first. And he will be learning lessons in that cycle. So it could be a marriage he's in, and you may be triggered sometimes by social media. So what I'm connecting with here is, if there's an update goes on social media, either his social media or the other person, this karmic partner's social media, don't let it trigger you. Okay, because, and I don't know if you even have access to their social media, but we've got updating social media with marriage, and I'm feeling this marriage, even if he isn't married to this person, he may be committed to that. So there may be triggers because of that. Or maybe your friends have brought something up on social media. I'm not sure what's going on there, but I'm feeling like confusion in your mind because of what other people are saying to you, or what you're seeing. So really what you've got to do is recenter yourself and breathe yourself back into the now, and understand that if you were meant to move on, you would have. Okay, if you were meant to move on, you would have done. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. Been on my journey 27 years. Okay, and me and my twin are still imprinted in each other. Okay, so you can't let go of the love. You can't, doesn't matter how many years go by. So what he's saying is this path for me? Now, what I'm feeling is right now, whatever he is, whatever he's doing, he's questioning his life. Is this path for me? Okay, and that's why you may be questioning your journey, because you're mirroring each other in that way. So you're saying, is this path for me? Am I going mad? Am I where I'm meant to be? What's going on with me? So I feel you're both questioning different aspects of the journey, or you're both questioning the journey through different aspects, because obviously you're wondering if you're going mad, he's with someone, he's wondering if he's going mad in that situation, but ultimately you're being guided back together now. So you may be seeing 10-10. So I feel between now and October things are shifting, so it may not be the right time to reach out now, but it may well be a time of communication ahead. Delays are always necessary so you can learn to trust your intuition, and that's what you've learned along the way, to not listen to your friends or anyone else, to listen to what your own intuition is telling you, because your intuition knows it's the truth, your heart knows it's the truth. It's only the mind that causes all the problems, the fear, the worry, the anxiety. The delay is necessary to move you together in divine timing. So where is the connection at right now? Yeah, so, it may have hurt you because it feels like he doesn't care, like he doesn't care about you. And what he's saying is, I'm acting like I don't care about what is happening between us. I just want to appear unbothered, but that it's not true. So on social media, it may seem like he's unbothered, he's happy where he is, but everything happened hurt him as much as it hurt you. And there needs to be a healing. So what I'm really feeling is if he's hiding his feelings or acting like he's okay on social media, it's all illusion. So it just isn't the right time right now for you to reconnect or be together, but that time will come. And you're learning to let go and understand the journey more from a higher perspective. So I hope that helps, okay? Because what I'm feeling is October is going to be a turning point, but I feel that he's questioning his life right now just as much as you're questioning things. And I feel that's the energy between now and October, and then something big is going to shift then. I hope that helps, okay? Indu, thank you for the donation. Hala's message from Pravesh. I don't know why he's sad. He's not even telling me. Because he can't even put it into words. And if he's sad and he's dealing with something, he wants to deal with it himself. So he's watching you when no one is looking. So even though he's not communicating, or telling you what's going on with him, he's watching you. So he may be spying on you, coming to you through astral realms as well, dreams. But I feel he may be watching your social media. So you've got to give him time to be able to get emotional with you or open up to you. Don't take it personally if he's going through something he's not talking about. He's processing it inside. Yeah, he needs to lighten the load, and something is going to lighten over this lunar cycle. So between now and the full moon on the 12th, something's going to lighten. And you're being asked to pray about this. Spend time with him in the 5D. Show me there for him in the 5D. But you can't make anyone open up if they're not ready to, okay? Well, ask the angels for what you want. The delays are necessary. Okay, everything's happening for a reason. Again, listen to your intuition on this. So he's saying, I am watching you. I am connecting with you. It's just when no one is looking. So I definitely feel that that's what you need to be aware of. Okay, the delays in communication where he's not opening up to you are happening for a reason. So just give him time right now. Be there when he wants to talk. But what he's doing is processing. That's what they do. Feminines want to talk and sort things out and find an answer and a resolution through communication. Masculines do it through going within and finding that resolution and that solution inside. So you've got to give them time, okay? Yes, Phil, it is live. Welcome. Somebody just said, this isn't live, is it? Yes, it is. JL, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, any 3D messages from my DM today? So what's your DM want you to know? We've got the Emperor. You inspire great change in me because I feel all the love for you. So really what he's saying is you've changed my life. The 2 of Cups there, most intense love you can get, the partnership, the way he feels about you, that you are his perfect match. And the Emperor is who he's becoming as the masculine in power. So you're helping him. All the fire, all the desire he has for you is helping him to move towards you. So he's showing you he wants you and he's got all this passion for you. And he is feeling all of that today. So you may feel the passion, the desire, the Kundalini rising. Yeah, he's afraid to press send. So it definitely feels like he wants to reach out to you. He may have even wrote a message out to you. He's just afraid to press the send button because he may be carrying some baggage around, some burden, some stress. And he wants to lighten that load first. Okay, so he doesn't want to come to you when he's stressed out in any way or going to bring you down. So I definitely feel he's going to reach out. He's going to press send. You've just got to give it time. It's like he's on the verge of communication because he's feeling all this passion and desire. He's still learning his lessons though. So be confident, have faith in him that he's going to do this. Trust him to reach out to you because he will. He just is gathering the strength to do it. I hope that helps, okay? Palami, thank you for the donation. You attracted your message. It was probably because I don't know if that's because I said about, you were struggling with your friends. We pull you another card, something from the angels. Yeah, we've got ask you. So talk to your angels. Call an Archangel Raguel to bring harmony in between the two of you. I feel you've just got to get through this April. Like I said in the other reading, I think that, you're worrying about things, overthinking things. And he needs the rest of April to relax about things and get his energy back and calm down and center himself. So I feel if you just have faith, you're going to sort it out in May. I hope that helps, okay? And remember, you have your angels to talk to. You're not alone. You don't need him to fulfill you in any way or, be a friend because he's already there in spirit with you. But, you are your own best friend as well. So make sure you're working on the relationship with you right now. It's giving you an opportunity to reconnect with self and source, okay? Divine Soul, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, when you see my twin coming from his legal and health issues. Any message from him, please? So first of all, what does he want to say to you? He's going to have a lot on his mind. So he's definitely struggling. Okay, he's having sleepless nights. You can see there a lot of struggle and stress around him. And he's got to make the decision there to free himself from that. So I feel September time could be important for this. He may have a drinking problem as well, or he may be drinking. Okay, or if he isn't drinking alcohol, then he's just very, very stressed out, okay? So what else do you need to know? You've got, lighten the load. He's definitely carrying around a lot of stress that he needs to lighten. He's got to lighten that load. That's a choice we make. We don't have to carry the weight of the world on the shoulders. We can ask the angels, ask the angels to assist you. This is not the end. So he may feel right now like it's the end of the world because of all this stress, and it's not the end. Okay, but I feel that this is also a message for you, but it's not the end with him either. It's just the beginning. You can ask the angels to help. Obviously, he's got to be able to allow that in. He's got to be receptive to it, but I feel he is receptive to any help right now. So I'm feeling September is important for resolving things like these issues you're talking about. So we've got morning. So it's about really waking up in the morning in new energy. So you can send him energy now. You can send the angels to him right now in this morning on this day. So I feel if you send the angels to him, he's going to feel that. Okay, so I feel September is going to be a pivotal time. So he could well be on the road to recovery by then and feeling better. But he has to take a chance or decide now to move forward. So in other words, he can make this choice in his mind this morning to see things differently. And that will turn things around. Okay, so what else is going on with him? What else is happening? Yeah, he's having high and low emotions. So he's up and down, moody, stressed. He's just dealing with a lot of stress. And you've got to just let him come out of that because you're not meant to rescue him. He's going to rescue himself. But you can definitely send the angels to him. But I'm feeling September is an important timeline. But things can turn around today. I hope that helps, okay? Jacinta, thank you for the donation. Liz Piers Taurus, how did he feel about me during the moon? I felt very intense energy about him. He posted a song saying, "You brought love into my life." Is he referring to me or is there another woman? See how you're worrying about another woman? Okay, you've got to remember this. You've brought love into his life. So why would you automatically think that's connected with another woman? Remember, this is fears and it's your own insecurities. So he wants to kiss and make up with you. He's thinking about you when he posts that song. Okay, he's battling with his own demons. That's why he's not moving forward the way you want him to. So I do feel June is going to be more intense between the two of you. You could meet up and kiss and sort things out then. So very likely that May is still a time where he's dealing with his own inner wounds here. Okay, so I feel you've got to let go of the thinking there's someone else, because then you're manifesting that in, you see. So yeah, you're going to get intimate. So there's going to be intimate energy around June, but the separation in May is needed. So I feel May is a time where he's still dealing with stuff, and you're going to come together in June. Got relocation in this month. So there's a relocation this month. So relocation is about seeing things differently, okay, and flirting, wanting to come back in a flirty way. So he may flirt with you, but I feel you're going to get intimate in June. But I feel this relocation is about changing the way you're looking at something. It's not just about, we look at relocation, we don't just see relocation like, making like a move, like a house move or moving somewhere new. It's about changing the way you're looking at something. So this month, could be some flirting coming in, but I feel there's going to be an opportunity to get intimate in June. I hope that helps, okay? You're saying birthdays in for both of you in May, so see it as a time to look at it differently, to restart, to start a new chapter, like a new cycle. Zainab, thank you for the donation. What's coming towards me in love? And a message from Gerard. Okay, what's coming towards you in love? What's coming towards you in love? We've got don't give up, polar bear. You're being asked to not give up because he is going to come towards you in love. You just don't give up on it. So because obviously the angel's saying your person is going to come to you, just don't give up. It's not like I'm saying, someone new is coming in, because they're not. Okay, you know you love your person. You've just got to have faith. He's bonded to you. That's what he wants you to know. He's saying, I am bonded to you and I want to build a future with you. So don't give up on me or us, whatever comes in. So I feel it's not like what's coming towards you in love is something major. It's more of the same. But he is bonded to you and you're being guided to have faith and not give up. I hope that helps, okay? Sophia E, thank you for the donation. Kundalini is rising, reading on connection with A. So what's going on with A? Lots of astral travel. So you may well have had an intimate encounter on the 5D or in a dream, and that's what you felt, the Kundalini rising. But the separation is needed. But look at this, you've got getting intimate there. So there's definitely all that energy on the 5D and in dreams. However, the separation is still needed. So that's what you've been reminded to know, that on the 5D it's okay. In the 3D it still needs a bit of time, okay? It's like the inner union is creating the outer union. Yeah, he's saying you have a hold on me and we would make a great team. So he knows full well through your 5D connection and interaction that you're going to be a great couple when you're together in union, when you are actually physically together, and you are going to be a great team in the bedroom as well, and you have that hold on him. So this message for you is to be confident, keep working on the inner union, the 5D connection, and that will manifest in an outer way. I hope that helps, okay? I think I'm at the top of the chat. I haven't missed any donations, I don't think. Let me just check. Yeah, that's right. So I'm at the top of the chat. So let me just turn this off a minute. Bear with me a second here. Okay, so thank you guys. Thank you to everyone who donated. I'm going to grab some from the connection from the chat. I've been going for 2 hours and 51, so I'm not going to stay on much longer, but I'm going to answer a couple of questions now. So Chai says, hi Liz, can I get guidance on a friend that's come back into my life? I'm now cautious to move forward with this friendship. Also, there was a woman at the weekend I believe my person may have been with. So obviously this person's come into your life for a reason, to teach you how to open back up. Because if you got barriers up and walls up because of things that have happened with the past, this is an opportunity to take them down. Remember, when you get hurt in any way, shape or form, you're feeling things, you're alive. And when you're experiencing joy, you're alive. So I feel you're being reminded of that. So let's get a card around this friend. Yeah, I mean, this is an opportunity for something love-based to happen. Now, I don't mean love as in a romantic love, but this is going to bring love out to you and also build your confidence back up. So I definitely feel this is happening for a reason. There's good things in this connection. You don't need to be cautious to move forward with this friendship. Okay, you don't need to be, because this person's got good intentions, okay? He's saying there was a woman at the weekend I believe my person may have been with. Well, remember, there's a reason for everything. Okay, and again, we've got the love messages there. So there may well have been some love messages with them. But I feel the message I need to give to you is what the angels are telling me, which is every single encounter, relationship, person, interaction is allowing you to feel something. And ask Archangel Ariel for help with any financial issues you may be having. Okay? And was it to do with finances as well? Something may have happened with finances. I love her like a sister, but was hurt by her. Yeah, but obviously this is an opportunity to forgive, to let go of the past. If there was any financial issues as well, you can ask Archangel Ariel for help with that. But I feel this is your opportunity to heal it. Okay, because I mean, when I'm connecting with the cards, there's nothing bad there. So, I mean, there's nothing bad in the tarot. It's all how you look at it. It's about perception. That's what you need to know, okay? And we've got Paula says, hi Liz, may I have a message from Alfonso? Again, love messages coming through. Alfonso feels very loving towards you. He wants to communicate with love. Yeah, he's going to apologise. Can you forgive me? So he wants to apologise for something he's done, and he's going to. So you may see red roses. So that love message, that apology is coming. And when it comes in, take your wall down. Don't be defensive or bring the past up. Just let the love in. Okay? I hope that helps. Hi, Karina. Welcome, honey. Hi, Liz. The Estee Lauder job is back again as counter ambassador. Will it work out this time? Give me a block there. What have we got coming out? They're in the head about it right now. So someone is making a decision. Okay, so it's not set in stone yet, okay? Anything else you need to know? And I'm going to pull an answer from above. There is a celebration there, though. So it could do. Okay, but again, this is about you seeing things in a higher way, knowing that everything happens for a reason. As you know, there's a celebration there regardless. But the angel's saying replace doubt with, look at this, replace doubt with faith. The answer is yes. So it may be the right time here. Okay, because you've got the celebration. So whatever's going on with this person's, decision, there's going to be a celebration. So I would definitely say yes to this. Okay, but again, everything can change like that, as you know. And part of your journey and mission is connected with work. But it feels like the answer is yes to this. As long as you replace that with faith and have faith in what's happening right now and know there is a celebration regardless. So yeah, I feel this is going to be a happy occasion. So if I was just reading this as a tarot reader, pulling these cards, I would say yes to your question. But we know that it's not as clean cut as that. There can be things that bring lessons in and growth and learning. And what I'm really connecting with is, it's like whether it's a yes or a no, you know that there's something better anyway. You know that this is about you celebrating life and learning how to replace any doubt with faith in yourself. But I feel that yes, this could be very likely. I hope that helps, okay? Next question we're doing is, we've got Visual says, why do females always hurt me in every form of human relationships? Well, first of all, we learn through relationships. We teach others really how to treat us. So are you putting boundaries down? Are you allowing the other people to have more control over you than you need to? Take back your own power. I feel this also because you're learning to love yourself. So you may repeat cycles until you're actually working on self-love enough. So the angels are saying to you, it's time for a change. So start looking at this differently. Start taking responsibility for why people may be affecting you the same way, because nobody has power over you unless you allow it to be so. So allow yourself to feel loved. You may be putting barriers up in your own way. You may be sabotaging in your own way. So affirm this. I allow myself to feel loved. I am loved. I am attractive. I am magnetic. So see this today as a clean slate. Say, right, okay, those things haven't worked out in the past because they weren't meant to work out. Now it's time for me to change. It's time for me to look at things differently. It's time for me to allow myself to feel loved. It's time for me to know that I am loved, that I'm magnetic and attractive. So if you change the way you're looking at yourself and the way you're treating yourself, the way other people will treat you will change too. I hope that helps, okay? Victor says, morning Liz, may I have a message from my beautiful twin and a Keanu card? So let's do a Keanu card first of all. What's the message from Keanu for you? We've got be yourself in everything that you do. It says, there are times when all you need to do is be you. So Keanu is saying, just be yourself. And I feel this is you also sharing your message with the world your own way and doing things your way. And you are respected for that too, whether it's at work or in life. So as long as you're being yourself, everything will be magnetically attracted to you. They give me a little bit of fear. Oh, I can't get them back in. They're just guiding me as well to do a collective snake message after. So obviously I'm going to pull you a message from your twin. I'm going to do a snake message as well, collective. So what's the message coming through from your twin today? I need time to reflect. So he's in hermit mode today because he's afraid to let you in. I definitely feel he's doing some deep thinking. This could also be a lot of Kundalini rising in the 5D. So you may have had very powerful, intimate dream or interaction in the 5D and you felt that physically. And that may have needed to be released in a physical way, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink, okay? Because I definitely feel that's going on. So it's like he's saying, I'm just a little bit afraid to let you in. Okay, I need time to reflect on how to do this. And you've got 99, which is another spiritual number. So 999 is very much about the spiritual journey that you're on. So it's part of his mission to find the courage to let you in because you know how he guards his heart. And when you're being yourself, that's all you need to do for him to let you in because he trusts you in that way, which is really powerful, as you know. So what else is going on for Victor? We've got, getting intimate. Okay, the S word again there. So there's definitely a lot of Kundalini going on in the astral realms, your astral travel. So I definitely feel lots of fire and action on the 5D. I hope that helps, okay? So you're going to feel all the passion. So what I'm going to do is a collective message. Pick a number, guys, 1, 2, or 3. I'm going to do a message from the wood snake. Pick a number, 1, 2, or 3. Okay, what do you need to know? 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. Okay. I've got another one. I've got 1, 2, 3, or 4. Pick a number, 1, 2, 3, or 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Let me just grab it, or 4. 1, 2, 3, or 4. And if you guide to 3 and 4 together, there may be a reason for that, okay? So 1, 2, 3, or 4, pick your number. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Okay, and this gorgeous deck is from Etsy, okay? But I had to download it and create it myself. That's why there's all the cards like this. So if you've chosen number 1, the message for you is enjoy the silence. So there could be some no contact going on right now. There could be silence between you, separation, and you're being guided to try and enjoy the phase of the journey because the silence is helping. The silence is assisting in some way. Okay, there may even be some messages and songs for you through Depeche Mode's Violator album, because when I channeled this, because again, some of these cards were blank, I looked straight at this picture and it reminded me of the Violator album by Depeche Mode, one of my favourite bands. So there may be some messages in that album for you, if anyone's into music. But the message is, the silence is helping right now, so try and enjoy the silence. And at the right time, that silence or no contact will break, okay? Number 2, we've got healing. So maybe you're guided to 1 and 2 and you're thinking, well, why is the silence happening? Because there's a healing taking place. Now, I feel this is about healing between the two of you to bring you together, but this is also a message about healing in the physical body and in the emotion. So if you've been going through anything physically, or maybe you're asking about your own physical body, or you may be asking about healing for someone else, there is a healing taking place with Archangel Raphael. So the wood snake says, release that which does not serve you to allow healing. You may need to seek outside support. So this could also be a huge sign of a karmic ending coming in, and seeking support to help with that karmic ending, to bring in that change, to release what doesn't serve you anymore. And this can be another sign of why the silence is needed, or the separation, to release that karmic ending or to release that cycle. Number 3, we've got here. So pay attention to what your ear chakras are bringing into your attention. Things you overhear, things you hear, things you're being guided to know through the things you hear through music, readings, overhearing a conversation. So you may need to cleanse your ear chakras as well. It says, hear your heart. And this is also about you connecting with your intuition, your heart, what you feel is real. Hear your heart and listen to what's important. Act on what brings your heart joy. And this again could be in the silence. Your person is learning to listen to their heart. They also gave me that song by Roxette. I think it's called Listen to Your Heart by Roxette. Maybe a message in there for you. They give me music here. So your person may well be hearing music right now, or songs or signs through music, or in other ways that touch their heart. And they hear you in their heart. And your heart may be being activated. So there could be some heart chakra activation taking place. We've also got vulnerable, if you've chosen number 4. So you may be feeling vulnerable. They may be feeling vulnerable right now, and that could also be causing silence. But they want to get more vulnerable. It says you were called to demonstrate vulnerability right now. So the more that you connect with your own vulnerability, the more you open your own heart and take your barriers down and allow things to unfold, the quicker they will do it too. So I feel there is going to be some emotional communication coming in between you. They just need to get comfortable with being vulnerable, and you teach them how to do that. I'm pretty sure that was the reading I did last night, or the one before, about you teaching them how to be vulnerable. I hope that helps, okay? So I'm going to do a couple more, then I'm going to go off because I've been on for 3 hours. So we've got, just move the chat. I want to answer someone who I've never talked to before here. Is there anyone in the chat right now who needs an answer? Phil says it's 2 a.m. where I am. So it is 11:15 in the morning here where I am. Let's do a message for Leah. Michelle says, when is my ex-husband getting out of prison? When he's learned his lessons. Okay. So again, it's nothing to do with the time. It's when he's learned his lessons. That means he could get paroled early, or it could be a longer sentence. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So it's not like kind of the energy of oh, he's going to get out on a specific date because that's what, they say. That's what the people in authority say. It will be when he's learned his lessons. Does that make sense? And I feel that's what he's doing now, because you've got the Two of Swords and the Moon in reverse. The Moon is happiness and the Two of Swords is the unblocking. So I definitely feel it's coming, okay, because he's been trapped or stuck in a situation, or even in his own mind, or in circumstances, and that's caused a lot of problems, and now that's changing. So I definitely feel he's learned his lessons, and they're giving me lessons, okay? The question you're asking about is connected to your mission. So this is definitely connected with something that's been learned. Stop and take a moment to ask. So I feel this is for you as well, to ask the angels for what you desire and what you want to happen when he does get out. Okay, so how are you feeling about what will happen between the two of you? How do you feel the connection will move forward? Have you been asking for him to get out sooner, or to give it more time so you can prepare for this, okay? So let's see if we can get a timing, because they're not giving me a timing. Usually, if I ask, they give me a timing, but because they're saying it's about lessons. We got in a few days. It's like anything could happen. This could move forward as soon as in a few days, because it's the stuck energy is already unblocked there. So what I'm actually connecting with is, in a few days, it's like he's ready for the release. And he may have been releasing things himself. So because he's moved into a different energy, he's going to be attracting something beneficial in. Okay, so what I'm feeling is, I feel that it could happen anytime. I can't give you a timeline, because in a few days, he's in a different vibration. Something is already shifting. So it's not like I just pull a card and say, right, he's getting out in January, or he's going out in 6 months' time, or they're not giving me that. What they're saying is, he will be released when he's learnt the lessons. And from the cards, it's looking like he has. And it's coming, okay? And it could come in a few days, or it could take, obviously, a lot longer than that. So I'm not saying, in a few days he's going to get released. This is more about his energy and him knowing that he's ready. And I feel that you know that you're ready as well. Ask yourself that question. Are you ready for this? Because it is coming. Let me just, one more deck just to see if they can give me a timeline. Again, it's about you being ready as well. They're not giving me a timeline because you're not meant to know. It's something that's been learned on both sides. But you've also got to ask yourself the question, when he returns to you, what's your energy going to be like? Are you going to be defensive, or are you going to be open and loving? How are you going to be? Okay, because he will be able to focus on the love. It feels like he's learned that lesson. He wants to focus on the love. So I feel when he does get out, it's going to be a lot different than it was, if that makes sense. I hope that helps, okay? Alvin, thank you for the donation. Isla's, any messages from Kay today? What does Kay want to say to you today? What does Kay want to say? Kay is saying to you, they may be spending time with others, but it's helping them to realise you're the one. So, I feel like whoever Kay is spending time with right now, whether it's friends, family, people at work, whomever, Kay is realising through spending time with those people that really all she wants to do is spend time with you. Okay, so if she's socialising or out and about, or you see things on social media, okay, it's helping her recognise where she wants to be. So ultimately this is about coming back to you and about that reunion with you. But this card is spending time with others, so I feel she's spending time with other people to recognise where she truly does belong. Okay, she wants to be spending time with you, not other people. What's the energy around the connection? Yeah, the silence is helping. So remember, anytime there's a silence, it is helping. It is assisting the connection for the right reasons. So if she's silent, she is working things out. Okay, stop and take a moment and ask the angels for guidance on this, okay? So she's taking a moment. She wants to come forward. She wants to ask for what she wants. And you have to remember that. Yeah, I said no more donations, guys, because I've been on 3 hours. I'm going off. So ask for what you want right now and take a moment to process the guidance coming through. Because I feel something big is happening. Something is shifting here. It is. So she's recognising through whatever she's doing, she wants to be spending time with you. And I feel that reunion is coming in. This could happen very quickly. It could be 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months. I hope that helps, okay? Saranga says, consciously, because she'd love me more, or does he realise that clearly? Okay, what's going on with it? Okay, no more donations, please, guys. I always appreciate them, but I'm going off. So we've got Peacock and Soul Growth. What you need to know is this, Saranga, okay? Everything that he's going through is for his soul growth. Everything helps him to become more confident in himself, including the connection with you and the way he feels about you. He knows when he's with you, he feels better, he feels stronger, he feels more confident, and he is confident in the connection he shares with you. He's just learning other lessons. So it's all for soul growth purposes. That's what you need to be aware of. He's learning, he's growing, have faith in that. And the message for you is to be confident in who you are, and that what's meant for you won't pass you by. Okay, it can't, because God has a plan. So you've got the timing is off, that's all it is. The only problem is the timing. It's in God's time, it's on God's time, it's not on your time. And that may also be something you're learning, because you've said you are learning how to help the masculines. And it's also about divine timing, remember. So that's what you need to know. Let me pull you one more card. The postman's coming as well, so something could be delivered to you. Yeah, he does see the love, he does feel the love for you, he does love you. Okay, because you're saying me more or her, he loves you, he feels the love with you. Everything else is a lesson. And they give me fear. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, guys, I'm going to go off. So I'm going to be live again, possibly Thursday or Friday. Okay, it depends how I am Thursday. I've got a lot on Thursday, so maybe Friday, but possibly Thursday. Can't tomorrow because I've got plans, but hopefully Thursday or Friday. So pop on your notification bell. If you haven't already, give me a thumbs up. It really does help. Thank you all for being here. I'm sending you so much love, and I'll see you soon.